Aw, Pathos, I'm sorry you feel like garbage. I hope you feel better. Like, get some tea or some soup or... whatever comfort item. And I hope you feel better. I did a stupid thing and said yes to the update on OBS while I was setting up for stream, which seems to have not actually been a bad idea, but you know, you never update a software right before you're trying to use it, so hopefully nothing weird happens. It did completely change the status bar that I watch, that tells me when I talk about the red square of doom. I don't know where the square is gone. And everything's just in a slightly different place. So it'll be interesting to see if anything funky happens. Way ahead of you on soup. Oh, fuck yeah. I hope it's delicious soup. Hi Metric, hi Flash. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna say that I'm gonna attempt to not be quite as unhinged yelling as I typically am. We do also know that will go out the window immediately. E is here. She's working on some arts and crafts stuff for our Ren Fair trip this weekend. Excuse me, out in the other room, and I'd like to not sound completely insane, but she does play D&D with me, so I think that ship has sailed, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing good. I'm sorry we didn't get to stream last week. Like I said in the Discord, I had a deadline of Thursday morning, so after Thanksgiving, I'm going to PAX Unplugged. I'm going as part of Turbo Dork, and I'm taking dice things, and we needed to pack the pallet of everything that is being shipped for the convention that had to be packed on Thursday. So that meant that, like, that was my drop dead date to have. I didn't have to have the dice done. I'm still working on those. But I need to have, like, my display case and all of the other non-dice bits had to be done and boxed, so that way they could go. I needed that time, so thank you for your patience. We got there. Everything got palleted up. It's heading to Philadelphia. So I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. I have so many goddamn dice. I have so many dice. A bunch of them are on the website right now. Hey, you should go check that out. A bunch are on the website right now, but I have a bunch of things that aren't on the site that I made specifically to try to have in time for PAX, with the intention of hopefully people see Shiny Math Rocks, people buy Shiny Math Rocks. But if they don't, then I have my January shop update already done. And potentially February. I don't know. We'll see. The economy still sucks, and I know this. It is so nerve-wracking to have so many things and being like, this all needs to move. Everything's fine. Everything's super fine. It's been a year since we started Persona 5. Yeah, I looked the other day. I don't remember what it was anymore. I looked the other day at when the first one was. I gotta go remind myself now. But yeah, we've been doing this for over a year. Let's see, Persona 5. First one was on... Oh! Yo, no, there we go, yeah. It was on the 9th, 6 days ago. It was, Sassy, thank you for the resub. Yeah. November 9th is when we started. We're doing this for a year. And we're on 42. We've done 42 Persona streams. Persona 5 streams. Warburg! Thank you for the 75 months. 76 and 75 months. That's so many goddamn months. Ha! I like the ones that look like candy. Don't eat them! Like You a Latte is one of... I'm just so proud of that name for that set of dice. They do. Those are probably the most edible looking ones I have made. I will agree that those do look edible. How... Where's Persona 4? God, Persona 4 was forever ago. Persona 4... We started on January 1st. We finished... So that one was 8 months. and 34 streams. No, I'm so upset. Oh. Oh, God. We started on January 1st. We ended on August 31st. 34 streams. Mm-hmm. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. Hey, you know, it's not upsetting. There's a hype train going right now. Choo choo. Thank you guys for all those resubs and getting us going on that train. Getting owned by Playtime. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I feel like we've gotten more distracted in this game than we did in Persona 4. But, like, not by that much. Not by... I like I feel like we're only halfway through. I don't know if that's accurate. Nobody tell me. This feels very halfway, though. And that bothers me. Yeah, it has to be longer. And I kind of, like, knew that, but also... Jesus Christ. Oh, I hate when traffic lights are super broken. That's a thing. No, I'm not gonna do Persona 6. I'm not gonna do it. Here's the thing, is Persona 6 isn't even out yet, so I have plenty of time to argue against that one. Like, I feel like I've suffered enough, and especially with how rarely I get to stream at this point, I would much rather, as soon as this is done, I'm gonna start playing stuff that I want to again. Because I wouldn't even dare think about touching Persona 6 until James has finished it. So, even when it drops, whenever the fuck that is, I have plenty of time. I have plenty of time. And if I'm here, is there a release date? I don't even know where the Persona 6. Is that a thing? Oh, the very first result is from an article a day ago saying Persona 6 release window revealed by Atlas Leaker. All right, let's take a look. Oh, allegedly 2025. Allegedly 2025. So I have at least a year and a half before I even have to think about it coming out, and then another half. This is like a 2 years from now problem. I'll still be playing Persona 5. All right, enough of that. God. I mean, Ashley's working so much she ended work at 12:30 QM. She landed in fake time. Keep choosing my spicy whiskey and my spicy ginger beer, and then acting shocked when it makes me need to cough. Hey, here's a question for everybody. Apparently, there was... we're gonna start the game. We're gonna do that. There was apparently a Nintendo, like, indie showcase yesterday that I, like, entirely fucking missed. So, I'm gonna guess that I didn't miss anything interesting or important because I saw no news after the fact. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. But what muted? That shouldn't. Let's check the James channel. So to sneak up on us again. Oh, that's not the right one. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why this always happens. I really need to... Maybe I just need to give up on that button ever working. Alright, yes, I would like to connect. There we go. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Is like, if Silksong had been... Like, if there had been any news about it, my Twitter feed would have been flooded. So I knew there wasn't that. I also didn't expect that that's when, like, they wouldn't drop that during a 20-minute Nintendo indie showcase. Especially because it's been, like, main stage showcase before. But I was like, I don't feel like there was anything that happened because I heard nothing. At least a year to stream Baldur's Gate, Shanaeus. Here's the thing is, I don't think I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate. Like, I would love to play Baldur's Gate. I need to be very clear on that. I love the idea of playing Baldur's Gate. The same way I love the idea of playing Dragon Age. But there's just too many things and I get burnt out. And also the UI for Baldur's Gate, my brain cannot do that. It can't. It can't. So like, I want to enjoy it. I want to play it. It's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna get mad and frustrated. Alright. We are trying to get fucking Gwen to show up so I can start dating her. Alright, we're here. Is Morgana is... Yeah, Morgana is still missing. So we know that. Okay, it's not gonna let me do anything. You're not... Okay. Oh, God, we're being sad about it. I fucking hate it. Yeah, we're gonna go to bed. Illusion of choice. Just let me go. Just make me go to sleep if you're not gonna let me do anything else. Windows at their office got busted. Oh, that's sketchy. This guy! It feels really convenient that a bunch of stuff started happening around this guy all at the same time, and then he suddenly, like, shot to the top of the rankings, but, like... Would regular, normal people know?
I can't stop watching news about the Phantom Thieves.
Know that he's a scumbag? Like, this feels... Especially when they're like, office windows got busted. Like, we didn't do that. So he's being targeted by somebody. This is feeling slightly set up.
Hilarious.
When has there ever been any voice acting on this particular scene other than the news announcer? What the fuck?
Impossible.
God. Oh, see, you think he's great. You think that guy's great. Oh, God. I hate this.
Holy crap, this place is huge.
It is the headquarters of a large corporation, after all.
If anything, getting into the real building is impossible.
Mona seriously went to a palace based on somewhere like this?
It's definitely on a different scale than the ones we've dealt with previously.
I don't know. The mafia guy felt pretty bad.
I searched Okumura online. He's totally up to something. Don't you think he's guilty too?
Well, you need to elaborate, and also we should not be having this conversation right outside, especially if somebody busted their fucking windows and people already think it's us.
I'm positive I'm right.
You've been positive about a lot of things that have been so wildly incorrect.
We're here for Mona.
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to apologize real hardcore when we find Mona.
We gotta make sure we squeeze the juice on those mental shutdown things out of him too.
First of all, I don't think that's a Morgana thing. Second of all, we need to not be... Wasn't the whole point of using code names in the metaverse so that way people couldn't associate us, like, our metaverse selves with this? So don't use the don't use the fucking things in the real world.
You said you found the palace keywords, right, Futaba? The corporate HQ is outer space.
What? Why?
The hell?
I don't even remember that happening in V3. I've blocked so much of that fucking game. The only thing I remember from V3, I guess no spoilers. I remember one very specific pair of characters. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there so I don't risk anything else.
Oh, so that's why it's called Big Bang Burger.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Big
more sense.
Bang is space lingo, you know?
I don't know if I would call it space lingo, but sure. But it does have a space theme to the restaurant, so yeah.
Not necessarily. So the concept behind the store branch name came from the CEO himself.
Thank you, Gwen.
Outer space, hmm? How exciting.
We better be able to breathe once we get in there.
I wouldn't be upset if you
Is
suffocated
everyone
a little.
ready? I'm activating it now.
Oh, okay, we're just fucking going. Oh, who's the person? Ah! 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 Oh no!
You're already considered threats?
Oh no! Okay. So, like, I have had my suspicions about him, so I guess we're gonna figure some stuff out real fucking fast. Oh, God.
President Okumura must be on guard, what with everything that's been in
Oh, no. Oh, oh no, Robbie Damon.
That bastard. He's just causing more trouble for us.
Oh, and there she goes.
Whoa.
It's as though we're in a film. I wish I brought my sketchbook.
That. Sure. Oh, and we're just.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. There's a lot to unpack in all the things. Yeah, the soundtrack is fucking great. Thought I had between streams of this, just speaking of Danganronpa, is I'm realizing, like, every time we see Akechi, like, he started out, like, real, like, chill and, like, nice. And, like, it was still a little bit, like, antagonistic, but it was, like, at least outwardly, like, and we've been seeing, like, more and more, like, unhinged, like, facial expressions from him, especially in the cutscenes with Sai. And I finally was like, oh, he's giving Nagito vibes, which makes me very uncomfortable. And I feel like I finally, like, was able to identify that. And so this just now, oh god. Okay, we're fine. I guess we're gonna go here. That's a big yellow marker on my map. Sure. Yeah, pull the lever.
Hey.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
All right.
We're just going in? We're just going in and it's working and there's no problems. That seems suspicious. This is sus as fuck. Okay, well there's some red stuff on those screens. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Hey, what? Hadarake? Okay. And then a bunch of things I can't read. Hey, what is this one? The same things. Okay.
I can feel it.
Alright. And this is not a door I can go through. Alright. What a silhouette of a man.
Hmm?
What's all that noise? Uh-oh. Look, fries!
What is that?
What a weird...
Robots? There are tons of them.
They all have the Big Bang Burger logo.
They're saying something. You must adhere to your shifts.
Oh, we don't even get to hear it. You're...
If you don't like it, you can quit.
Oh, God. Big mega corporation energy.
However, you will not be compensated.
The Jeff Bezos dungeon. Yeah.
What are they talking about?
Oh,
God, yeah, that's what retail work feels like.
They said it's being disposed of.
Yeah, that feels right. Hi, villain.
These robots are part of Okumura's cognition, correct? That means they represent...
No, it's not robot. No, I don't... I know what the answer is. Don't make me feel
This
stupid.
is pure speculation, but this is most likely how the workers of Okumura Foods are viewed by
This
their
is how the
CEO.
workers of, like, every retail corporation, whatever, are viewed.
so he thinks they're his robots?
Yes. 100%.
If they're treated like this in reality as well, then the company truly is exploiting them.
Just insert any company name here.
See? Okumura is a piece of shit, just like I
But
said.
like all of them are, though.
Mona is our main objective here. He doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby. Let's search further in.
Damn it.
Oh, I reverberated. Turn that off. Okay. I want to know what all these say. Do I still have Google Translate on my phone? Do I have Live Transcribe on my phone? I might have removed. I think I actually was like clearing space on my phone like literally today, and I was like, why do I have this? And this would be the time to have it. So never mind. Okay.
Focus.
Oh, I heard something. No, there was a jump down spot over there. I'm gonna run all the way over here though. Well.
I see it.
Oh, there's a whole ass door over here though. Yeah, it's like a spaceship, but it looks like a burger bun. Sure.
Huh? What?
Oh, that sucks. Okay, I don't know how we cheat a biometric thing.
This is...
We should back up. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is...
Yeah, if you're a fucking hacker, I'm sure you can figure it out, but we should not be... You idiot.
What the hell's up with this?
It's not even the direction the door opens.
Look at it. There's no way we can force that thing open.
Oh, God. Who do we think's gonna show up first? Robbie Damon or Watering Can Girl?
We've hit a
Because she was a
blockade
fully
quite
rendered
early,
NPC that showed up, and
but we
based
have
on
to
the
control the real Okumura's cognition to pass.
based on the earlier things of the game, as soon as you see a new rendered person, it's like, all right, well, you're about to appear in this palace, so you're somehow related to this shit.
Oh, that means...
Oh wait, no,
Mona
we
hasn't
already
been able to
knew. No, we
proceed any
did see her.
further
She was
either.
the one who rescued Mona in that cutscene we aren't supposed to know about. By we aren't supposed to know, I mean, like, Joker doesn't know. We know as players because they showed us. I was like, there's a reason I feel like she's gonna be in here. That's what it was.
So if he's here in the palace, he would have to be somewhere before this door. Halt, Vigilante!
All right, it's her.
Who's that?
The shadows are making it look like she is wearing a little frilly scarf thing and like something that does like an underbust sort of thing, but then literally no shirt. It looks like her titties are just hanging out. Okay. Yeah, hello again.
Those clothes. Could she be?
A black mask?
No, I don't think.
Wait, is she the one Madarame and Kaneshiro were talking about?
So, she's the reason for all those people going brain dead? It was a girl this whole time?
Okay. Women can be assassins too. Calm down.
Are you the one who has been following us?
Say something, damn it!
Enough of your misunderstanding.
It's not a mysterious voice. We know that voice.
Mona! You're okay!
Long time no see, Panther.
It's been literally. Why are you talking to us like this? It's literally been like a week. We went on a trip for 4 days. You knew we were doing that. It's not like we abandoned you.
Hasn't been that long.
Thank you.
If you came for the treasure, you should just go home with your tail between your legs.
No, we came for you, which, like, me as a player, I don't give a shit. Partially because of this kind of fucking attitude of yours.
Actually, we were looking for you.
The treasure will be taken by me, and this
You're not even acknowledging that?
beauty thief.
Beauty thing? Alright. What the fuck is...
Beauty thief?
What the fuck is happening? You just trying to be all, like, macho and be like, I replaced you. You don't mean anything to me. Because that's what this feels like. Also, you're a fucking idiot.
I'll have you know she's a persona user too.
I mean, I kind of figured that. I figured that much out.
My name is Beauty Thief.
No, that's a stupid name. We gotta workshop that when you inevitably join our
She really
group.
called herself that?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Any tension that was in the air has just gone out the window.
Oh god.
We will take the treasure.
Sure, go for it.
Mona already said that. You are not qualified to be phantom thieves.
The emphasis on the syllables there was very
Do you
weird.
even understand what it means to be a phantom thief? An admirable phantom thief is...
We started that.
Yeah, tell them.
Didn't we start that?
You, what do you think
Oh,
it means?
I think it means you need to stop. God, I kind of just want to be like, I don't think about it. Just so that way she has to come up with words.
That's no good, I say.
Yeah, that's fine.
Enough with the idle chit-chat.
Oh God.
You started it.
Or, yeah, this is.
Mona, who the hell is she?
Wait, I'll fix this.
You gonna fucking smoke bomb us?
You,
Oh God.
Me?
learn to take a hint.
Huh?
What?
And you're very vulgar and very stupid.
What is happening here?
What?
What was it again?
Mona just like fucking gave her a bunch of shit to say. That's mean.
You came all the way here just to say that.
I don't know. Kind of feels like she ain't dangerous at all.
We will take the treasure.
This is the third time.
You already said that.
We don't have time to chat.
It feels like we've got plenty of time to chat. You are the ones who keep chatting. Okay.
No point. It won't open.
Well, the dash means it's about to open. Okay,
Don't
great.
underestimate us.
Okay.
Behind you!
I don't think, and they're gonna be like, I'm not falling for that, and then we're gonna have to rescue them. There's no way our hacker didn't break the door and they did. So if it needed a biometric thing, that means this bitch is related to this guy. Oh, they did actually look him.
Here they come.
Snap out of it. We need to go.
We'll meet up later at our usual spot. Let's hurry.
Yeah, go before the Daleks get you. Oh, and we just left. No fight, no nothing.
Hey.
How am I the last one to my room? Hold on.
Bet you're tired.
That was quite rough. I haven't felt exhaustion like this since I first awakened to my persona.
What a series of sentences to say in my bedroom.
What have you been looking at all this time?
Sorry, I just didn't want to stand around and wait. The burglary at Okumura Foods is circulating the news again.
Ugh, damn it. Why'd they keep coming after only me?
Because you're the one with a big mouth?
It's all because little Miss Beauty Thief opened that door.
That door most likely had a biometric authentication lock. So how'd she get it to open?
What do you mean, most likely? It literally told us that! God, no one has the brain cell tonight.
I wonder who that girl could be.
We were told that she's a persona user, correct? Do you believe it's true?
Well, she did look like one. Did Mona betray us?
Ah, cheers! We haven't had a cheers in forever! Baby, cheers! I've missed you! Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think he's betrayed us.
That's what I just said.
If he had, it'd make more sense for him to directly threaten us, such as exposing our identities.
We just never addressed the fact that fucking Robbie wandered in as we were doing that.
Either way, how the hell's Morgana related to that beauty thief?
I don't know.
Considering her tone and physique, she looked about our age.
Oh, shocking.
I feel like I've seen her somewhere.
Yeah, it's almost like the costumes really aren't doing that much for any of you.
Oh, for real? Where at?
At school, in my class.
At school, I think?
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
But now that you mention it, I feel like I've seen her too.
I'm shocked, except now that I agree with you.
Is she a student of Shujin?
Well, I would hope it was a teacher, but no, I think it's the fucking other third year.
I just
Water
feel like
can
that's
girl.
the case. She did have a mask on, after all.
Superman
The
syndrome.
registry in the student council room has photos of every student. Let's check them all tomorrow.
Oh, good.
If we can figure out the identity of the beauty thief, that may help us regain contact with Morgana.
Really regret not getting that cat a cell phone.
Futaba and I should further probe into Okumura Foods then. It'd be best if we investigate how sudden mental shutdowns are connected to them.
We're gonna take them down.
Bones going pee-pee. Oh my god, we're all just together. Could we not have had this conversation in person? That's irresponsible. Thank you, Gwen! Come on! You got it! I like how we bring up Morgana and Ryuji is just like, yeah, sure, whatever, okay, bye. You're gonna not... Stop giving me the illusion of choice. I fucking... God. How's my plant? I'm gonna need to get more... Where do I get more plant stuff? I think I got this stash off of one of the Sunday shows. Okay, I'm just gonna go to bed again. They're getting sued! Okay, well that can't be an us problem. This does feel... It feels weird that so much is all happening all at once. It's more... This is more and more setup-y.
Yeah!
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Worked hard if one actually died. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, everybody just start boycotting Big Bang Burger. I do feel bad about all the levels and guts I got there. Yeah, shit. Yeah, this is absolutely... That has Morgana written all over it. I mean, we don't know if they lied about it. Yeah, just because we didn't see her use one, I feel like she is technically a Persona user, but maybe hasn't gotten into fights, really, and was like, ah! I need you to fucking... She's gonna kick your ass. You're gonna be like, it's just a girl, she's a Persona, and she will fucking destroy you.
Oh!
No.
Man, this girl's hot!
There it is. I was like, please don't let him be the one to find who it is.
Ah, but she's younger than me.
Ryuji!
Thank you!
No way! She's the same age as me? She looks like my dad's friend.
What does that mean?
Get back to work.
Like, do we need to ask some questions about who your dad's hanging out with?
Why don't we take a break? It's no surprise our concentration is waning. Even if it's only the female students, there are easily hundreds of them.
I do actually want to know how many people are at this school.
They're all starting to look the same to me.
Think we can really find her?
Just go out. So we're just gonna go into the hallway to get, like, hit a vending machine, and she's just gonna be there. We're gonna go.
Someone sure is confident.
Oh, did On figure it out?
This girl!
Haru Okumura.
There it is.
Okumura?
There we go.
Wasn't the beauty thief like this too? Especially the fluffy hair.
That's gotta be her.
Hey, has it occurred to any of you that, like, somebody else could also just, like, do this to figure all of us out?
It would also explain how she got past the door's biometric reader. This may be worth looking into.
I think we did look into it. We have an answer. Just walk past her in the hallway and I mean, then she'll, like, for sure know. I don't know if she's smart enough to know us. No, except she definitely knows me and Ryuji because she eavesdropped on us while she was pretending to water flowers. So she knows about us. So one of us needs to walk past her and be like, hey, beauty thief, what's that? I just keep walking and just have her go, hey, wait!
But why was she at the palace?
Many good
We
questions.
could just make her spill the beans herself.
Yeah, she will crack under pressure.
She may have already gone home for the day, so let's try tomorrow. I'm gonna lock up.
I thought I was gonna lock her up.
I'll see you all tomorrow.
Uh-oh. No! I don't want to... What is it?
Come on, move.
That looks heavy.
Would you happen to be interested in gardening?
I've never done it.
Want to give it a try?
Sure. Can I get you to say something
Help me
stupid?
unload this? Boys sure are strong. Thank you. You're a second year, aren't you? That makes me just a tad older. Have we met somewhere before?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm
Just say your name for her.
Haru Okumura, correct?
Oh shit, here we go. Thank you, Gwen. That was some big Gwen energy right
The
there.
only daughter of Kunikazu Okumura, CEO of Okumura Foods.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Care to explain why you were inside your father's palace?
We just went for it!
Oh, so that's where we met. Wow, you figured it out in just a day.
God!
You looked really good in that biker gang outfit.
Oh no!
Let's not talk about that.
Oh! Fucking hell!
So, why did you become a phantom thief? My father's highly regarded as a manager, but I had various doubts about him. Things have grown quite serious lately. That's why I want to make amends, even though it may only be for my own satisfaction. But I wonder if this is just running from the problem. Where did you meet Morgana? It was pure coincidence. I found a lonely-looking cat in front of our office building. And that was Morgana? Mm-hmm. And when I followed him, I ended up in the metaverse.
Fucking Morgana.
There's no way for me to change my father's company. But if I became a phantom thief, I thought I'd at least be able to change him.
Okay. Okay. This is actually feeling way worse than I thought it was. This feels very much like, intentionally or not, Morgana, like, fully took advantage of someone in a very vulnerable state to try to get back at us for a perceived slight. That's what this feels like, and that feels awful. I want to be wrong. But that does not feel good.
Isn't there any way we can work together? I can't cooperate with people who don't know what they want to do. What you're doing is unnecessarily causing a stir among the public.
Okay, but we're like...
Besides, the Phantom Thieves who should be helping the weak are not helping their own teammate.
We tried, though. We, like, tried.
I just want my father to atone for his crimes. And help Mona-chan, who gave me a chance to do just that.
But aren't our objectives the same? It'd be better if we worked.
No, thank you. I will do this with Mona-chan and him alone.
Alright, good luck. Pick up your corpses on the way out.
She hit quite a sore spot. We don't know what we want to do, huh? It seems getting her cooperation won't be possible. Let's consult with the others on our next move. We shouldn't ignore Morgana either.
Well, but, like, we also can't find Morgana, so... What are we gonna fucking do?
I'm home, Father.
She already looks upset.
Drive them away. That's right. Make it a priority.
I hate this man's face.
I finally get a foothold into politics and this happens. Phantom thieves? Huh. Did the media ask you anything?
Hello to you too.
No, not at all. What's this about Phantom Thieves?
It seems I'm ranked first on the forum of these so-called Phantom Thieves.
Is it because of the news coverage?
It's jealousy of the successful.
Fuck you.
Nothing but the barks of the masses who lack the resolve to sacrifice what's needed for their well-being. Both the young and the old are overjoyed with some foolish idols. This country has no future.
I kind of, like, immediately want to push you out a window.
What if they do exist? What if these Phantom Thieves really can steal hearts?
You're gonna say something real stupid, aren't you?
Are you still having doubts about me?
I don't understand why that was the next question you went to.
No.
So that means I did express doubts. To
More
him.
importantly, I hope things are going well with that young man.
What does that fucking mean?
Yes, Father.
Oh, she's also upset about it.
Very well then.
Oh, this has bad vibes.
He may not seem like it, but he's still the son of an influential politician. Be cordial with him.
Okay.
He'll eventually become a necessary connection for this company. Or rather, for me.
I understand.
Mm,
I will do the best I can.
I'm hoping I'm reading into this too much.
Good.
Oh, I don't like the way you said that. Tone was nasty.
That's how a daughter of Okumura should
Oh, it got worse. She just reaches up and strangles him. Okay. Oh, boy. I'm getting so hyped right now. Weird comments? Okay. Oh, that's not good. Sure, good plan. That is how we chase him down, though. Oh my god. Thank you, Futaba. Alright, Futaba's snack mom. Alright, you're not gonna let me leave, are you? Illusion of choice? God damn it! Oh, fucking just let me do things. I want to sit on the couch. Wait, what did it say? I did notice, and I tried to. I actually asked Morgana repeatedly, and they just said, never mind, don't worry about it. Oh, you know, that's absolutely exactly what it would have looked like. Makoto's got Big Gwen energy, and I don't know what to do with this information. Thank you. This guy's smart. Every other company does this. Why is this the dude? My drink's already half gone. I made a big one. Oh, I guess that's true. I didn't get all the ginger beer in here. Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, not this teacher. I am still more through that than I should be, though. Guys, Hawaii doesn't even count as going to a foreign country when you're from fucking Japan. Oh, boy. Ginger beer is great. I really, really enjoy it. Like, it's great because, like, it's non-alcoholic. It's like, I like the spice of it. It's a nice, I feel like it's a nice alternative to soda as well because it's got, like, the fizziness to it, but it is not as much sugar usually. And yeah, and I like the spice. I like the bite of it. Uh-oh. I have to show her how much I know English, everybody. This could be very embarrassing if I get it wrong. This is
Let's hear it.
This is definitely a question that I think is better suited for the original audience. What's one of the supposed origins for the phrase "cat got your tongue"? Oh. I actually don't know this. Okay, all right, let's try to logic our way through this. I know, like, meowing is a domestic house cat thing. They don't do that in the wild. That feels like it fits the phrase, but I've never heard of that. That seems insane. I don't think it's that one. I mean, like, that would... But, like, also, why specifically human... Like, that, on the one hand, does match the phrase exactly. But, like, that's so oddly specific. Why is that would be nuts. It's gotta be this. It's gotta be this. I refuse to believe it's anything but this.
So sorry.
Which one is it? Oh, they were cut out and fed to cats. I'll be fucking damned. Okay. Shit. I didn't take into account someone else removing the tongue when I was thinking about it. I think this might be one of the first questions I got wrong. Like, first or second. Like, I usually can logic my way through it, but damn. Okay, you asked me the fucking question. Was I supposed to just not answer? God. Fuck you guys! Fuck these students! Gotta relive the game. I haven't saved it too long. Jesus. Oh boy. Sure, I'm game. Why the fuck not? I wanna go to my social links. God damn it.
You're going to apologize when Mona comes, all right?
Yes. Thank you. Ryuji is like the biggest offender here.
I know already. And why are you just saying that to me?
We need to be wary of the beauty thief, too.
So we're doing a stakeout here.
We'd better be ready for the long haul.
We're not very well hidden.
Ain't he gonna show up today? I mean, what time is it now?
How does time
Hold
work
that
in
thought.
here? Oh.
You guys are seriously slacking off way too much. Do you have business with us?
Yes.
Aren't you fulfilling the requests on the Phantom Aficionado website? Even leaving comments? It'd be best if you don't accept them so recklessly.
Why was that vaguely threatening?
The police will track you down in no time. If that were to happen, we'd be caught up in it as well.
That's not what I intended.
I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you're being egged on by Mona, who does not give a shit because they are a fucking cat in the overworld.
But that would be my fault.
Yeah, which is why we're fucking here.
I'm actually not that great with machines. I'm truly sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because she has reason to.
They're telling us for our sake. We should be thanking them.
Thank you, Haru.
Won't you please put what happened behind us?
But also exactly what happened.
So I'm the one you're here for?
Yes!
You guys need me after all? Is that it?
Ryuji, I need you to resist every instinct in your body to make a joke here. Or even say what you're actually... Like, I need you to not say the antagonistic thing. Ooh, which one do I pick? Because this feels personal, which I feel like they would appreciate more. Like, I don't know if they'll appreciate being like, hey, you're vital. But they did just ask, you need me after all. You're vital to... Oh, so I only... Yeah, this feels... I feel like it's gotta be the emotional one.
I guess we could still use
Ryuji, what did I just say?
Ryuji! We're sorry too, Morgana. We weren't taking your feelings into consideration at all.
Lady on.
Okay, we're good. Ryuji, don't say anything else.
Everyone, shouldn't you be using code names?
Yeah, also that.
Ryuji didn't really mean what he said, you know? He wants to apologize.
We should... The fact that another NPC pointed out we're not using our code names. Robbie Damon is absolutely hearing us name each other right now. Ryuji, don't fuck up the apology.
Well, it's like... It was my bad too. I mean, I don't mind if you're not human or if you're useless.
What a douche.
On setup was completely ruined.
Oh my god, can we just shove Ryuji in front of one of the fake trains?
Oh, is that right? So I am just some useless cat to you guys.
No, to Ryuji, apparently.
You're so full of yourselves, but do you have the skills to back that up?
Were you gonna fucking fight us? Where are you going?
Try and catch me then. Get in, beauty thief. If you can't do this, don't count on me ever coming back.
Can you just run over Ryuji and we call it even?
There they go.
Did he even think about how long he made us wait? Fine, we'll do this!
Oh my fuck.
Jeez, this isn't what we came here to do.
All right.
Piece of cake.
Okay.
I'm
little-
okay.
Okay, so we just gotta corner him somewhere. Great. So you went this way. Yeah, we're right there. I just tapped you very immediately. Yeah, I mean it is a fucking car.
Hey,
Okay, so cornering him doesn't fucking work.
Okay.
Not a great bus, car, van, whatever, if I can catch you on foot. I just grab on next time. That wasn't a great sound. Oh god. Ryuji, shut the fuck up.
hey.
You gotta hear us out, Morgana.
Okay, please give an actual sincere apology right now.
There's nothing I have to talk to you about.
Come on. There's no need to keep being so stubborn.
I can't just give in like this. I have my pride to protect.
You kind of lost that when you turned into a bus and flipped over.
What's that over there?
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, saw that coming a mile away. We're all
Shoot.
idiots. We're
It
all
seems
idiots.
we've fallen for the oldest trick in the book.
Those two.
It'll never end at this rate. What do we do now?
Just fucking find the brain
I
cell.
don't hear the sound of his engine at all. Could they have left mementos?
Hi, James.
Oh, that is the anguished defeat of the middling arc of Persona.
This is. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's it going?
I mean, it's something. It's something.
It is something. That is a factual statement.
Yeah.
But also, hey Chad, I hope you're all doing well tonight.
All right, so this is voice actors. We're gonna get through this.
Her lack of vehicle puts us at a severe disadvantage. We should probably just head home for today.
It's not really that much of a disadvantage, though. We did catch the car repeatedly on foot. I think it's fine. The
Isn't her persona a motorcycle?
Also that! Like, Jesus!
Damn it! Freaking Morgana.
No, freaking you fucking idiot.
Ashley's dead on the inside, so normal. Okay.
Serves them right.
So, what? Okay.
Are you sure that was what you wanted?
Thank you!
Of course it was.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there goes the cat.
You made me look everywhere for you.
Oh, this feels bad immediately. I'm very uncomfortable. I have heard that tone of voice before, and I don't want to go to that part of my memory palace. Oh, and her reaction! Oh, it's worse!
Doing somewhere without any reception.
Oh!
Out late with guys, that's it, isn't it?
Oh, God! This is awful.
I would never do such a thing.
Come on. We have some fun too, will
Oh
ya?
my God!
And they're doubling down.
Can't you do that for me?
Ew, no! Oh, this is awful. I take back what I said earlier. I want to shove this man out a window. Morgana, come back, use your cat claws and scratch the fuck out of his face and we can run away.
Rip his expensive suit.
Yeah, literally anything.
Haru! You little...
Okay?
Let go of Haru!
Okay. What I'm afraid is about to happen is you're gonna try to do something, but like not fully commit to it. It's gonna be ineffective, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, stupid cat," and kick you away, and then you're gonna get sad again.
What the? Goddamn cat!
Mona-chan!
I'm not laughing at that happening. I'm laughing at the prediction.
It's like you know.
Damn it. I am useless.
There's the sad. Oh my God.
Someone... Anyone... Is anybody out there?
Oh my God.
Will you shut up, you stupid cat? Damn that Morgana. He is so getting it the next time we run into him.
Buddy?
Once told me the world was gonna.
It makes me so mad I could just kick him into a wall.
Yeah.
Was that Mona's voice? Hey, over there! That doesn't seem right to me.
It was right behind us the whole fucking time.
Please! Let go! Okumura-san! Mona!
The hell are you doing to our friend? Sorry about the disturbance. It's just a lover's quarrel with my fiancée.
It got worse. It got so much worse.
fighting
Oh
me.
no, don't say that. That's gonna make it worse.
How dare you make a fool of me? I'll be telling your father about this
Oh God.
too. I won't forget your
Yeah.
faces.
Well, okay, great.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mona-chan...
Well, not emotionally, but at least physically. Yeah, we gotta.
This is nothing.
Oh my God, you need to stop. You're gonna collapse
Was
again.
that person really your fiance?
Whoa, so you're engaged
Yeah,
then?
I don't feel like this is necessarily a by choice thing.
That didn't seem like an ordinary fight, though.
Yeah, hey, let's get the cat, who's not a cat, but is for all intents and purposes a cat, to like the vet or something. But we don't know a vet. We're gonna take him to our fucking actual weird ass doctor. That's what I'm expecting.
Shouldn't you talk to your parents
So like,
about it?
she made a comment about how people are even bringing her their pets. So like, logical conclusion. That was a setup for this moment.
I think it'd be useless.
Like Mona. No.
Oh, it's true.
I'll just be told to beg for his forgiveness, even if it means groveling on the ground.
Oh God, there's so much to unpack in this alleyway.
It seems she has her reasons.
I'll, apologize about what happened earlier. So,
Ryuji, don't. I need you again. It didn't work earlier when I said this. I need you to resist every urge in your body to make the sarcastic, not like passive. Anything you feel like your first reaction, don't do it. Don't do it. Just keep that inside. Don't open your mouth.
Press X for doubt.
Yeah.
would you let Haru rest for a while?
Of course. We'll take her to your place, yeah?
Oh, good.
Thanks.
The Blonde, the homeless shelter for children.
I'm sorry. I fell asleep.
Yeah, trauma does
Don't worry.
that.
Don't worry, we all watched you sleep. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Did you get enough rest?
And also just talked at a normal volume around you the whole time.
Mona-chan?
Anyway, it's just as I told you a moment ago. I can't have you guys risk your lives anymore for someone useless like me.
Ryuji, finally do an actual real apology. I know you have it in you somewhere. I need you to find that nugget and to bring it forth right now.
To be frank, there's no assurance that I'll turn back into a human either. This can't be called a fair deal. That's why I think we should split up.
Who said we're acting as phantom thieves for your sake? I'm doing it to expand my own horizons.
No need to tiptoe around the situation. We're splitting up.
No, but like we don't like you like if you want to make that decision, like that's fine. But like don't be like, no, you guys just aren't getting it and like try to make it like it was our idea. Oh God.
You should stop lying.
Ha
Do
ha!
you remember what you said to me when I found you collapsed in the metaverse?
Oh, just fucking outing him like that.
That you're a phantom thief. That you're going to get stronger and have the others acknowledge you. You love being here, don't you?
The music
You
even
said-
stopped.
Yeah. You said something about On, too. I don't quite... It was weird. I just heard her name and just a bunch of meowing.
Of course not.
I was lying to myself too. But when I formed a contract with my persona, I understood it all. Doing this because my father is doing something horrible was nothing but a superficial reason. The truth is,
Want to murder my fiance.
Don't want to get married, right?
I mean, that's another way
thought
of
that
saying
since
it.
an adult with responsibilities made the decision, it couldn't be wrong. I was such a fool, tied down by vague notions, and stayed quiet as my marriage partner was chosen. But I won't tolerate this anymore. I can't stand that creep!
Good.
That's how I truly feel.
Why are you looking at me all of a sudden?
Mona-chan, why is it that you always talked about becoming human again? At first, I only thought of this team as a temporary dwelling until I regained my memories. But I wasn't making any progress on finding out what I am or why I was born.
Morgana.
I wanted a reason of my own. A reason to stay with the Phantom Thieves. I don't have anyone I want to save or get revenge on. Someone like me has no reason to stay here. That's why, to me, this team is...
Come on, say it. You can do it.
You didn't have to interrupt to do that.
It's the only place I can belong. I want to stay here forever.
That was refreshingly honest.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. You can be a permanent addition to our B squad.
You should have just said so from the start. Jeez.
If you stick with me, there's no telling what kind of trouble will come up.
You look very happy about that.
You better be sure about this.
It's a little late for all that, don't you think? Of course we want to stay with you too.
Well, I'm sorry I worried you guys.
Ryuji, this is your moment. Do not fuck it up. You got your back to a tool bench. I have a lot of sharp, pointy things there.
This is where I belong. My mind's all set.
This is like the when we were RTX Guardians. I would give you one positive affirmation a day and nothing more. Like this is his one positive affirmation per game.
I'll make sure to work hard to pay my dues. It's too late to cancel our deal, got it? We're reforming our give and take deal.
It'd be wild if you could reverse his social link right here if you said the wrong thing.
All right.
Level 8, I'll die for you.
In the end, wouldn't you say that your encounter with us was destiny?
That's right. Encounter.
Why did you put that in quotes? I heard the quotes when you said it.
He heard the quotes too.
Oh crap, the last train's coming up.
I must go as well.
Let's continue this another time.
Stay at our place. I'll arrange it. See you all tomorrow.
Fucking Sojiro's gonna be like, what? Sure, yeah, whatever.
I'm
You made a
gonna
friend. I'm okay with that.
I'm exhausted.
I'm so proud of
Yeah,
you.
you wanna have a sleepover? Absolutely.
And it's a girl too, even better.
This place is as drab as always.
You've been gone for like a week. And like, how dare you be like, oh yeah, I love you guys. Man, your place sucks. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. It's actually clean. You got all the cat dander up.
Yeah, finally, like, no more like cat hair tumbleweeds. You're not gonna let me leave.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can go to sleep. I would like to leave my goddamn room and do literally anything. Stop
should
giving me
save.
the illusion of choice. All right, what's up? Hi, James.
You should save.
Oh shit, you're right. I have not done that at all.
Let's do it.
I mean, as much as I would love to see Gwen being Gwen and just walking right up to Haru, being like, "Hey, why were you in the metaverse?"
Oh, that was fucking. I'll find that timestamp for you and send it to you.
I was so looking forward to seeing your reaction to that because I knew that was coming up. I'm like, oh, that's such a Gwen move of just like cutting through all of the BS and just like, hey, why were you there?
It was a time.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of these non-voice acted moments. I am very proud.
What the fuck is it doing?
Interesting. I am very proud of just the youngest. I'm proud of both of my children, but I think
I'm so glad you made me just save. I think the game's about to crash. Oh, no. Okay, I got a little warning box. But now it's continuing. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, all right. This is going to be voice acted again, so I'll let you tell the story very quick, and then we'll continue.
Yep. I'm proud of both of my children, but I'm very proud of just the youngest daughter, and you would be proud of your internet niece as well. So she and Jamf have a bit of a sinus cold right now, and both of them are coughing. COVID negative, we tested. And I was driving her home from swim class, and she said that she wants to go to Brooklyn so she can meet the Mario Brothers, because that's where the Mario Brothers are from, according to the Mario movie.
Sure.
And I said, oh, yeah, I'm like, oh, sure, like, we can go to Brooklyn. Would you like to go? She's like, well, it's really far away. And I go, well, we can get on an airplane and fly to Brooklyn. And she goes, Dada, I can't get on a plane. I'm coughing too much.
Yes, perfect, beautiful.
And in that moment, not only was I very proud, but I'm thinking, if a 4-year-old it,
why can't
why
the
not?
Adults? Yeah.
Why can't the dumb adults?
Oh, God.
So I was very, that was unprompted. Like, it's not like we were drilling her every night. It's like, what can't you do if you're coughing? Go on airplanes. Like it just was very innocent and spontaneous, and I was so proud of her.
Oh, that's incredible. I love it.
What's going on here? You brought over another girl?
Don't do it with that voice.
She's engaged.
Oh my God, if we turn around and say that, that's gonna be fucking great. That's gross. That first one is gross.
Of course it worries me. I'm your guardian. So, you found our cat and even took care of it.
Oh, it wasn't a bother or anything. I'm the one who took care of you, though.
All right. I don't think you're in any position to be starting an argument, especially since one of these people is just gonna hear a cat meowing.
What's up? You seem happy.
Yeah, how dare you? You should be fucking devastated at your life situation.
Psychosis happens
It's been a while since I've had a
anyone.
meal with so many people.
Oh God, it's 3 people and a cat.
Make sure you go home today before it gets too late, okay? I'm sure your parents are worried.
I'm sure your parents didn't even notice. I think the reason they noticed is because your fucking fiance went and tattled. And was like, where is she? And they were like, that's the only reason they would know.
Jen, you know what I just realized?
No. I'm so afraid.
If Makoto is Gwen, does that make Haru Emil?
Oh God. I don't like that, considering I don't know what's about. Okay, oh, that makes her fiance situation worse. Hold on, I need to make some notes real quick. Hold on.
Oh no.
No,
What have I
you
done?
said it. You said a thing. There are consequences for the words that you choose to use.
Uh-huh.
Where are my sticky notes?
Haha, thanks, Jeff. Jeff saved me. I may have texted Jeff, like, remove all sticky notes and pens from Jen's office. So
You
she
didn't do a
can't
good
write
enough job. I found him.
Well, I'm not surprised, but
Okay. Will I remember what Haru equals Emil question mark means later? Especially because Haru is the name of a sushi place around here.
Emil's calling his sushi chef with the short sword and dagger. He has the dexterity to be a sushi
It's fine
chef.
if you don't want to go home either, you know.
No, I'll go home. If my father suspects something, it'll be more difficult to change his heart, wouldn't it? I'll contact you again, so... Oh, right. Can we exchange contact info?
You don't want to just use our cat as a
Okay,
carrier
I will.
pigeon?
If you need, I can go with you. You belong here, don't you, Mona-chan?
What a polite way of
Well,
saying I don't want you around
yeah.
me anymore.
Also, never mind what the fucking fiance would do if he saw this cat again. Also is a thing to think about. Oy, oy, oy.
Haru, your cat has pissed on all of my suits. Weird, right?
The matter's been settled. You'll be welcomed into his household.
Ooh, no.
Excuse me?
Yeah, excuse me indeed. Oh, God.
Oh, you know what I really don't like? His pocket square does not match his ascot at all.
Oh, yeah, like, what the fuck is with this color choice?
You won't officially be registered yet, but isn't that how things are with young people these days?
Oh, no!
Go prove your sincerity to him.
Oh,
You
no!
can do that, can't
Oh, God, that's so gross!
So, I'm not even allowed to decide where I will live, am I?
Not only do you come home late, you've even stayed out overnight without permission.
So you're gonna make that this shitty fiance's fault? Or
I thought I had
responsibility?
been clear about the friends you choose.
Oh, God.
Father, they're not like...
I have my hands full right now with the company. Don't cause any more trouble for me. Hello. Yes, it's fine. Go on.
We could push him out of this window too, but it's gonna be less satisfying because it is the ground floor.
I need to discuss something with everyone. Can we all meet?
Really should have brought Morgana home, just have him pee everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. If she didn't call us, who did she call? Who did she call? She said meet with everyone.
It's a mystery.
If it had just been one person, I'd be like, it's fucking Robbie Damon and we're screwed. But everyone. Who else could there be? Oh, she said, oh, she called Futaba. Okay, I'm less concerned now.
Haru, what could be wrong?
What do you mean what could be wrong? You know exactly what could be wrong. You, more than any of us, but also all of us, we did get the full story.
I wonder why she wants to talk to us.
Oh my god!
I mean, we're happy you're back, Morgana, and you're totally not useless, but you're really not helping your case.
Everyone's an idiot.
You know, I think it's just a teenage thing to be idiots, and I have a perfect story about it, and hopefully the next moment isn't of...
You need to go faster. I guarantee this next thing's voice acted.
Okay. So I took the girls to the park. Let's see.
That's horrible.
There it is.
Okay.
I knew it. Like
That's
we I was like, you should know more than me when the vibe is like this is gonna be voice acted.
I'll sit on it. Continue.
It's that same fiance guy, right? You know what's going to happen.
Based on what Haru just told us, she'll be taken to his house on October 11th. That means our deadline is the 10th.
Yeah, well, just get her a bag and get her out of here. Just like get her on a plane.
But if we trigger a change of heart in your father, he'll definitely be taken by the police.
And if we don't have a change of heart in her father, her fiance will eventually be taken by the police for some horrendous crime. Actually, he wouldn't be taken by the police. He's clearly influential. He'll just pay someone and it'll be fine. Never mind, continue.
The label of a criminal's daughter will forever stick with you. Your current living situation may change as well.
If I accept a happiness based on the misfortune of others, I'll be no better than my father. And to be honest, I've actually left a request on the Phantom Aficionado website before. She did so around the time we were mulling over who to target next. But the Phantom Thieves didn't make a move. That's when I met Mona-chan. I thought it was fate. I made my decision then. If the Phantom Thieves wouldn't act, I'd do it myself.
The mental shutdowns, treasure, and finally, the change of heart. Our interests have come together.
Would you cooperate with us now?
Of course. I should be the one cordially asking to be allowed on the team. From here on, we may be going up against the culprit behind those mental shutdown occurrences. This will be different from our training in Mementos. You better brace yourself.
It better be. I've literally gone in there twice, and it's been against my will every time.
You're suddenly lecturing us?
You're too naive. Haru's barely a hair better than an amateur.
Yeah, no, we picked up on that.
She's awakened to her powers, but it's weak. Even her persona's lacking a solid form at the moment.
She's right here. That feels rude to say in front of her.
Ooh, her persona has gaseous form.
Weak? Really?
She can transform at the very least, but to be frank, she may slow us down. A lot.
She's right here.
I'm sorry for causing such trouble.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's actually convenient for us to target that CEO. Check out this news blog.
There's a lot of negative comments in regard to the Phantom Thieves. The names of obvious criminals have come up, so why haven't the Phantom Thieves acted yet?
The way they're getting heated is on a different level.
Yeah, here's the problem, Futaba, is I agree with you. Everything popped off very suddenly, very aggressively, and this, again, this is feeling setup-y. I'm not sure by what party, but like, or why, but like, he wasn't there, and then he was, and then he rocketed to the top, and suddenly all these other things are happening, and there was like the break-in at the office. This all feels like a setup of some kind for somebody. And I don't like it.
Don't forget about the intel on the mental shutdown cases, all right?
Did you also keep bringing that up? You keep bringing that up. I don't know if I don't know how I feel about his involvement in it. I do feel like we're like careening into territory. Like we have been set up to go for this guy. And I don't know if that's a ploy to catch us. Because we already know his shit's a space station. We know I get caught at a casino. So it's not that. But all this could be like the first attempt at catching us. I don't know if it's that. Or if we're being set up to take the fall for some other shit happening. What?
Are you suggesting that a spaceship cannot have a casino on it?
I'm suggesting that I saw myself leap out of the casino and land on a street.
Are you suggesting a spaceship can't have a street?
Of course. We'll get them both.
October, 10th, was it? We're gonna change Okumura's heart by then.
Yeah, Farron's right. The UFO
I
part.
can't forgive them.
Okay, I think we're finally out.
Okay, so
Sitting,
kids being dumb.
Hey,
Past the weekend, I took both of our girls to a local playground in our neighborhood, and the thing about our neighborhood, like I don't know if you, the way that you approached our neighborhood when you came over to visit, but there's a pretty sizable river that goes through our neighborhood.
Let's
And around the river are a lot of trees and shrubs to help prevent the water from evaporating. And it makes some like really fun game trails to, you know, take the girls through. And there's a bridge that you can walk underneath and walk right up to the river. And we're at the park and the girls are playing, and I was planning on taking them on a nature walk right after they were done playing at the park. But then I see maybe about 7 or 8 maybe late middle schoolers, early high school kids with 3 backpacks coming to the park and whispering in kind of like hushed voices.
Oh.
And then they go straight to the bridge. And I'm like, I mean, I know exactly what you're doing. It's a Sunday afternoon. You're not going to be studying under the bridge. And those aren't books in that backpack there, kid.
that should do
And
it
I'm like,
for now.
Was I ever that dumb? Like, did I ever think I was that smooth that no one would know? Like, I'm questioning everything about my childhood now of like what do my parents actually know that I think I got away with? But yeah, they go off, and I'm thinking like, well, I can't take the girls to the river now because there's going to be a bunch of teenagers making poor choices under a bridge. And then like 3 more teenagers show up 15 minutes later on their phone like, hey, where are you guys? I don't see you. And like part of me, like the helpful part of me just wanted to say, they're under the bridge.
That
Like,
would have
where
been
else would they
great.
Like I'm the cool adult. Like I'd rather you do it with me than with someone else. But no, and I'm watching. I'm like, and the girl's like, hey, can we go to the river? I'm like, no, I don't think we can go to the river today because, you know, it's getting late. So let's go. But yeah, dumb teenagers who just think they're so smooth and no one knows.
I just want, where is she? God damn it. Alright. I'm sad. Alright, so I can't hang out with Gwen, I can't hang out with Mariki, I can't hang out with fucking Robbie Damon, so my choices are Doctor or
Yusuke.
Yeah, not that's. I mean, I guess Yusuke is in my party right now. That could
He is in your...
that could be good. Well, I don't want to like do that kind of hangout. Though we're not gonna go to the palace.
Not yet. We don't want to be hasty.
Yeah. I do want to. I am gonna go hang out with you. Where are my fucking buttons? Everything's fine. So Jeff was traveling last week.
Uh-huh.
And he... Where the fuck is Yusuke gonna be?
He's gonna be in the, he is gonna be at the... Where is he gonna be? The gate? Or...
Gym? The gym?
No, he would
Oh,
not be.
the... What about the... No...
He's in the
Damn it.
underground. I think he's in the underground walkway.
Okay. I was trying to think of where the arcade thing was, because I've seen him there a couple times. Well, there's you. You didn't even... Oh! Yusuke! I saw the name Yusuke! Yusuke's not in my party! Ryuji's in my party! Ryuji was in my head that entire time.
I started there because these are like gym and arcade. I'm like, oh, that's the other blonde-haired kid from a different game.
Never
But,
mind. I don't really care about Yusuke. Fuck! These are all bad options. Can I get my kindness up in the middle of the day? Charm is the only thing I've maxed out. I can get if any other thing. I like to go to the diner.
You could go to the diner, or you could go to the flower shop. You could work at the flower shop.
Oh, let's do the flower shop because I can get money from that too.
And it can improve your kindness.
Yeah.
Because flowers make you kind, even though roses
wanna
hurt when
do?
you grab them.
So Jeff was traveling last week, and he was supposed to be back early evening on Friday. And he needed to take a flight. He was gonna have a connection. He was gonna take a flight from where he was, from like a local airport that literally has 3 flights a day, to Detroit, and then he's gonna fly from Detroit here. And so he texts me when he's on the small local flight. Now I need to point out he was leaving that airport at like 11:30 in the morning, and that's the last flight of the day out of that airport. They do 3 morning flights out to places, and then that's it. So he texts me and says, "We're pushing back from the gate. I'll text you when I land in Detroit." And I was like, awesome. He also said, "Say hello to Herbert." And sends me a picture of the dog that is across the aisle from him, and I was very excited.
Ooh.
I was like, "Please tell Herbert I love him." 10 minutes later, Jeff goes, "So we're back at the gate because the pilot reported the front wheel was making a, quote, irregular noise, and they want to get it checked out before we go." So they've sit on the plane a little while longer. The irregular noise is that the front tire exploded.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, kind of important. Kind of an important piece for, like, for the takeoff, sure, but also very much for the landing. Can you imagine if it had not done it on their taxi out to the runway? Yeah, so he was like, yeah, that's not exactly a thing they have, like, a lot of spares of. Because he's like, here's the problem, is we were the last flight of the day, so after we pushed back from the gate, pretty much all the airport staff went home. There is no security anymore. There was one gate agent who was left. They have to stay until the plane is actually I think they have to be like halfway to their destination or something like that. There was one gate agent. There was no TSA. There was nothing else there. So there's like also like not anybody who could fix that tire if they had a spare one. So they were like trapped because they're like, and like the cafe had shut down at this tiny little airport. So it's like they have vending machines available to them and that's it. And if they leave the gate area, they can't get back in because there's no security anymore. So they're all just like trapped and waiting until they're finally like, hey, we're trying to get somebody back for security. So that way there can be some back and forth. But also like, we don't have a spare tire. So like, there's nothing we can do. We can get you all out on a flight tomorrow. So he went from he was supposed to be home at like 6 p.m. on Friday to now he's going to be home at 2 p.m. on Saturday. So that's the best they can do. He's like, well, shit. He's like, okay, let me go down to the rental car counter, see if there's anybody still there. and see if I can get a car and just drive to Detroit. Because this is like, it was a local airport. It's like, it's a short flight. It's one of those things, like, it's better to not have to drive several hours to Detroit, but it was still technically an option because it is only like noon at this point. And he's like, I could do that and still get on one of the flights out of Detroit. So he goes to the rental car desk, and like, lo and behold, there's still a person there.
How are you feeling?
Which is great. You know what's not great? There's a person that for whatever reason is still at the rental car desk, despite the fact that the rental car company that is at the desk in the airport that is effectively closed now because there aren't supposed to be any more flights, they also have no cars. They have no cars. So he can't get in a car and drive to Detroit because they don't have any. It's like, why are you here?
Talk about a cushy job.
I was like, there's literally no reason for you to be here. Everything else is shut down. No other flights are supposed to be landing here, and you have no cars. What are you doing?
Wanna head back?
So he's like, cool.
I gotta be here to get your hopes up and then tragically dash them against the rocks.
Pretty much. Oh, hi.
What a coincidence.
I didn't expect this. So yeah, so he's like, cool, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. He's like, I can't drive to Detroit, so I guess I do just have to wait for the flight in the morning. He's like, I need to try to get, he's like, Uber isn't really like a thing around here. There's like literally 2 people who drive for Uber. He's like, so I could try to go. He's like, I don't have a way to get back to the hotel I was at. I don't know if there's even still space in the hotel. This is the whole thing. And I'm like, I guess keep me updated and I'm sorry. Like, this sucks. About an hour or so later, hour or 2, he is still at the airport because he's like, I don't want to leave and then like have to go. Like, they were still trying to figure something out. They ended up finding a plane in Indianapolis that was like supposed to be done for the day, but there was still time left on that cruise, like that cruise shift where they could legally still be on a plane. And Indy was not their home base anyway, so it doesn't matter where they end up. So they like got that crew together and got that plane to where he needed to be and then loaded everybody up and got them to Detroit in time for the final flight out of Detroit. So he ended up getting home at like midnight, which is still better than 2 p.m. the next day, not as good as 6 p.m. the day of.
But you know what? He has a fun story now.
It was a fucking wild time when he's like, yeah, the front tire popped. And I was like, excuse me? I need to pay attention on what he's asking me.
That's pretty hard to do because airplane tires aren't like normal tires. They're not filled with air. They're filled with a lot of material to withstand the impact of an airplane landing on them. And the fact that exploded is very worrisome.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, he wants to return to basics.
Jen, I would like you
cactus.
I would like you to know I've played this game 4 times. I have never seen this scene in any of my playthroughs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell him a cactus. So I feel like roses are very cliche. And carnivorous plants, they move and stuff. So, like, if he wants to get back to basics, I feel like a cactus has some, like, really interesting, like, shapes and ridges and points and stuff. I feel like this is a good answer.
What?
Okay, never mind. Oh, is he coming around to it? Hey! I got a music note. He did say it was outlandish, but...
I saw that you were considering visiting me earlier today, so I found you after you decided not to.
That's a good point. He did watch me make eye contact with him and go, "You're not who I thought you were." And then I left. We're teammates.
I don't have a fun story for this, but Jamf said something really funny to me, and I had to immediately write it down, and she regretted everything.
Oh, perfect.
So, just a youngest daughter 2 weeks ago had pink eye. Never fun, but she does pretty well with the eye drops to clean it up. But Jamf was getting worried that she may have gotten pink eye from just a youngest daughter. So she would ask me like, "Hey, can you check my eyes to see if if they look red or anything. I'm like, sure. So I turn on the big light and I get really close to her face and I'm like really intently staring at her eyes, like looking for like anything. And I'm trying to be extra focused because Jamf's father is an ophthalmologist, and so she has grown up her whole life being very careful with her eyes. And I'm staring at Jamf, and then Jamf just blinks and looks away, and I'm like, I can't tell if you're blinking and looking away from me. And she just looks at me dead in the eye and goes, I get a headache when you stare at me. And I'm like, okay. Let me go write that down on my post-it note, and then we'll discuss that. I get a headache when you stare at me. Yeah.
That's very good.
Now I'm wondering if she can like feel it if I'm staring at her, but she's not staring back at me. I'm gonna have to test this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one of these letters I don't need. God, a
Farron,
seasonal
Farron,
skybound
why?
event. Oh, okay.
Farron, why?
No, don't ask a
Why?
question. I don't want to know the answer to that. Flash, I would have also absolutely had a panic attack. Jeff is the chillest. Jeff is the one who leaves for the airport an hour before his flight. And I want to remind you, we live 30 minutes away from the airport. He gives no fucks about travel. I would have been a goddamn mess. Okay. What? A seasonal skybound event. Fireworks? I don't feel like I would call that, like I guess, like I was thinking about it very literally, about like it's seasonal, like tied to the seasons, not just like a thing you happen to do in a particular season. All right, I nailed it. Got it.
Way to go, get some knowledge.
Fuck yeah. Which is good after I actually fucked up a classroom question earlier. I can usually logic my way through the things I don't know, and I got one wrong.
Oh no.
I don't know how much it's happened before. It's not often.
Yeah. Well, the other 99 times that you got those questions right, all of the students immediately are like, oh yeah, he's a thug. He doesn't know this. Even though
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. It's like when I got it wrong, you're like, oh god, were they trying to pick on him? Like, anybody else would have known that answer. It's like, fuck you! You're impressed by me every other time.
All right.
See. Nice.
God.
Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be it?
Yeah.
No. Like, it got a little laggy on my screen. I'm thinking like, oh, it's trying to load something. Oh, this might be it.
That would have been very nice. I thought you were a Sunday man! Okay, before I talk to you, though, like, there are other people I need to get to. I need to know if they're around. Yoshi... Oh, it's... Yeah,
He's
it's
the politician.
Yeah, I was like, who is that? No. God. Oh. No.
Oh.
Do I need to finish Politician Social Link? Should I go do that?
I would go do that so you don't have to worry about it ever again.
Fucking Christ. All right. I'm gonna answer my text message. So since you told a Jamp story, I don't think it's as bad as I get a headache when I look at you. But it is, I would argue a close second. You might argue that it's worse. You can tell Jamp and get her opinion.
Okay.
So Jeff he's had this issue for like a couple years at this point, but it's usually very temporary, and we thought we had a good explanation for it. Is like the best way I can describe it is like his ears will bother him. Like he can feel the pressure is not quite right in it, and I know when he's having trouble with it because one, he talks quieter, so I have a harder time understanding him. But he also will do this thing, like he'll do like, it's almost involuntary, like a movement, like the way you would try to like pop your ears when you're on a plane, but he'll do it like very quickly and he'll do it like subconsciously. And I'm like, your ears are bothering you.
You know that has a name to deliberately pop your ears?
Oh, does it?
I think it's called the Nelson maneuver. Like
I thought that's like a wrestling thing.
I think it also a full Nelson maybe, but no, like divers need to do it. Like scuba divers need to be able to manually pop their ears so they don't like rupture their eardrums from like differential pressure. I think it's called. I'm gonna look it up, but keep telling your story.
So usually that would happen, and what we figured out is like it seemed to be tied to when his allergies were real bad. So we're like, oh, it's like, it's because your allergies and things are just like swelling and retaining water in your head, and it's just fucking things up. And so like when he started doing his allergy treatments, it got much better. But when allergy counts are real awful, it happens again. So like for the last several weeks, going on maybe several months, it's been constant. It's been constant and getting worse. And I was like, you need to go talk to someone. This is concerning at this point. So he went and had that appointment the other day, and I do not remember the name for it. But essentially, like, whatever the tubes are called, whatever the tubes are called, there is a disorder where, like, they're supposed to, like close themselves off and, like, open themselves as necessary. There's a disorder where they just, for whatever reason, they can't or don't close. And he has that.
So he has Walmart ears because they're always open?
Yeah, that's it. There we go. That word that Pathos typed, those are the tubes. There's a disorder where they just, like, don't close. And so apparently different things can trigger it. And, like, and he's like, honestly, he's like, have you lost weight recently? And he's like, yeah, I've lost like 15 pounds. And he's like,
way to go, Jeff.
I know, right? Your voice acted. I'm going to finish the story real quick. So apparently, like, because your body is dumb, and almost everybody's experienced this, when you're, like, losing weight, you don't get to choose where you lose it from. And this doctor is like, it is entirely likely and tends to happen that part of your weight loss was the fat surrounding those tubes. So the way your body was compensating for not being able to close them is now gone. So, like, there's not a solution to this. If it continues to get worse and worse, we can do something where we, like, try to, like, artificially inject something into that area, but that carries its own risks. This might just be, like, a thing that you just kind of have to, like, deal with. Your body might also, like, figure out a different way to compensate, and it might go away after a while, but, like, it can be a very long time. So just, like, sucks to be you is pretty much what the answer was. And it's like, at least there's something to point at, but it sucks that the thing we're pointing at you cannot do nothing about. But Jeff was doing some research on it and found that one of the things that can make it worse, and Ashley's gonna fucking love this, is caffeine.
Oh no, both of you now.
Both of us now for different reasons. But here's the thing. Is Jeff was like, he was telling me, he's like, I've done some research, and apparently, like, caffeine can make it worse. Like, one of the recommendations is, like, reduce your caffeine intake. And the sentence he said to me was, like, given the choice between, like, being able to hear correctly and giving up caffeine, I'm not giving up coffee. He said it so straight-faced and, like, obviously I'm not giving up coffee.
You know, I love that story because it answered the question of my youth when I would look at my grandparents clearly doing things that negatively impacted their health and they did not care.
Yeah.
I get it now. It's like, of course I'm gonna keep drinking coffee. Like, that's not even a choice.
Yeah, it's like, life is short. I can just talk louder for you and you can talk louder for me. I'm not giving up coffee. So I thought that was very funny. He was like, because I expected a different end to that sentence. He's like, yeah, of course I don't want to, like, give up my hearing. And he's like, no, I'm not giving up coffee.
Yeah. I don't blame. You know what? Hearing is overrated.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, so we can write things. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm also realizing I didn't notice. Somebody redeemed some points for Farron asked thoughts on Bayonetta. I think it's such a tragically underrated game. I've never played it because I have issues with the portrayal of the female protagonist. In the clips I've seen, I'm like, I have no interest in playing this. So I don't have an opinion other than I did absolutely judge a book by its cover. I have heard that the story is great. I cannot get over how overly sexualized it is. So I'm just like, nah, not for me.
You know, that's actually like a very timely segue into something that's not on my post-it note, but okay. I was looking at YouTube videos, and one of the recommendations came up about the the hypersexualization through of video game characters. I'm like, oh, this might be interesting. I have 20 minutes. I'd be interested. The first minute, the person doing their essay, their video essay, was a dude's voice, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
It's like, I don't. It's like, speaking of judging a book by its cover, I'm sure he had very insightful things to say. I don't think I need to hear a male perspective on the sexualization of video game characters.
Yeah. Goodness. All right, back to this
Old
fucker.
man Kuramoto will likely be forced to retire from the political world. The police can't do anything because it was 20 years ago. But he has a moral obligation. I hear his grandson Benzo resigned from the party as well.
He had a
Could
really
be
good
due
box.
to Matsushida's influence, or perhaps it's just the party's way of atoning. Now it's all up to me and my abilities.
When's your speech gonna start, Tyranosuke? We can't wait!
Oh, I didn't like that.
To think that people would be excited to hear me speak.
You're gonna get assassinated right here, because I feel bad saying this, because that'd be very funny.
The article mentioned I didn't want the real culprit to be named, even though I knew who it was. Apparently, people admire me for having quietly accepted a false charge for 20 years. I didn't intend for any of this to happen, though.
Don't let your guard down. There's someone in the grassy knoll right now.
I do feel like this is the appropriate answer, though. People are still after you.
Yes, I'll be careful.
Yeah,
with
2 music
the
notes.
tongue. I've struggled for the past 20 years, but I can put that all behind me after the election.
Well, no, I feel like I wouldn't say you could put it all behind you. I feel like there's a lot of important lessons to take from it.
Oh, look at the time. I should get started.
Today will be the last day I'll request help.
Oh, we're done. Yes.
The Phantom Thief.
What?
Take the shot.
I
Take the
don't
shot
intend
now.
to meddle. Everything I've told you has been based on assumptions. But if you're still willing to listen, then I think you should focus on your work. Because the time is
We
now.
are very bad at this.
I can't think of anything else to
Oh
teach
my
you.
god.
How could Ryuji do this?
You are now an expert on giving speeches.
Everybody fucking knows.
I taught you all I know about the art of public speaking in return for you supporting a guy like me. And over time, you became someone who shared my beliefs. Thanks to you, I was able to overcome my crisis these last few months. I will strive for the royal road of politics, thinking of you as you walk down your own path.
Oh boy.
But if you ever find yourself in harm's way on your journey, I will be there to help you.
Hey, if you could get off this real quick then. I
Yeah,
feel like
you were
that might be
talking-
very helpful.
You were talking very loudly.
Yeah.
We'll be comrades who reform the world together.
Yeah, it's a pretty
All right.
strong bond. He can take
I
me
am
down and
thou.
oh.
Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath.
What oath?
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the sun.
Praise the
granting
sun.
thee infinite power.
I don't remember it saying blood oath when I maxed out the other social life. Was that like, because it stopped at 5? Oh my god, allows you to form contracts with higher level shadow. Okay. Oh! Oh, meaning
Yeah.
that I get, like, the ones that are higher level than I am. I get to break
Yeah.
Pokemon rules.
You can. You can. You
Oh.
can get your Mewtwo right now if you
Oh,
wanted to.
shit.
All right.
Now, I'm partial to the sun because I
What?
feel like... What?
I just fusion unlock was a thing I didn't expect to fucking see pop up on my screen. That was wild. Okay.
I mean, I'm
sure
partial
you
to
will
the sun
accomplish
because I feel like
everything you set out
that's
to do.
who my personality right now aligns with the sun. So I'm always very partial to those characters.
Thank you for everything. All right, it's time to begin.
Yoshida's speech is about to start.
I cut my date short so I could watch this, you know?
Oh, boy. The two random fully rendered people amongst the crowd is kind of.
Does anyone out there have something they aspire to
The
do?
rendered Among Us.
Yeah. Oh no, there's a third one. Never mind. Okay. Except I know I've seen that guy before.
I met a certain young man.
Definitely not standing right next to me, and definitely not a phantom thief.
Through a method that differs from mine, he was trying to reform.
Oh yeah, you are half saying that, aren't you?
As you know, that is a very large mountain to cross. Unfortunately, I am unable to travel the same path as him. However, I will not say goodbye, because we will surely meet at the peak. He is
I will take
desperately
the
doing
easier
what he
road.
aspires to do. So I encourage you all, please find what it is that you aspire to do, and I will support you. Because that is what I aspire to do.
Way to go, Tyrannosuke!
I believe in you!
You don't need to yell. You're right in front of him. Okay. Well, where were these charm points when I needed them? Whatever. They're just getting dumped into nothing.
Well, you remember our idea that, like, if you maxed out something, they should go to the next most relevant.
Yeah, but it doesn't do that, so I don't care.
Let's find a mod, Jen. We're gonna find a mod.
That would be great.
I mean, at this point, why don't we just get the mod that says gives you level 5 for everything?
Yeah, I mean, that would be great. I would fucking take that mod.
Yeah. Hey, it's Tuesday. Maybe Gwen will be around by the library.
God, I fucking hope so.
And then we could call it a stream. We finally went on our fake date with Gwen, and everyone lived happily ever after. That girl's late.
I mean, then we're all late. She's in front of us. Okay,
Hey.
please.
Hey, save your game.
Please. Please.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Is Gwen around on Tuesday?
Okay, let's check. I have 4 texts. Ah! Yes!
Oh, what are you doing today?
Okay, James, I said this with absolute love. When we get into this, I need you to be quiet.
I will be quiet.
Oh, but Maruki, I've been waiting for you too! Oh no! Cause I need his up too. No, we're doing it. Oh no! Ah, I'm afraid if I don't get her now, she'll be gone! Shit! Okay, yeah, no, we're doing this, Okay, yeah, we're going here. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're good.
I'm not saying a damn thing.
I feel like I should have at least looked at his text. I don't know. Priorities. Okay, I can at least look at the chat. Let's just see what it says. Yeah, respond later. Sorry, I've been waiting for this for literally weeks.
Hey.
Both in-game and out of game. Oh, I was supposed to come up with a plan. Yeah, let's hang out. You said you wanted to give. Oh, okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have time to spend with me?
Yeah. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Yep.
How many times is it gonna tell me this is a good idea? Yeah, hang out with her.
Shall we go?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! No. Oh boy. What a look. We apparently could hear him say Prez as a Z. Oh. I totally wish I could be where you're. That feels gross. Four Eyes here is your boyfriend? Oh my god.
Oh, the Gwen energy is
Off the charts.
No.
On the one hand, I'm sorry, apparently I didn't fix the sound alerts. On the other hand, how dare you fucking, we're in the middle of this. I asked James to be quiet. You're trying to redeem sound alerts? Fuck you. I'll refund it later, though. It's like your love levels at rock. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're fighting right now. Okay. Okay. I'm I'm gonna go with this one. Oh my god, through music notes! Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like this is gonna... Here's the problem is... If the Gwen energy comes through here, Gwen is oddly competitive. This can start getting real uncomfy real fast.
Oh, the foreshadowing for Friday. I am so concerned.
Friday's gonna be a thing. We'll talk about it later. It's not 9 o'clock. Okay. No, don't do it. Oh god, she's in high school and you're clearly not. No. No. Did they? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't. No. Ew, it's so gross.
Excuse me.
What does that fucking mean? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we're good. Everything's fine. Yes. Yes, she does. Good stuff! His friends are like super important and shit. A friend of my girlfriend is totally a friend of mine. Okay, how about you tell me your oh, gross, no? No? I don't... Here, have my number instead! Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, buddy. Oh, well then why'd you ask for... Oh, this is weirder and grosser. Okay, well, I mean, you're not doing yourself any favors in this conversation. Okay. Sort of, but not in any way we can concisely explain to you. Oh. Just the 1,000-yard stare at the table. Oh, that feels accurate.
I like that he went to the same school of design as Haru's father with the red shirt and the blue.
Yeah,
the blue
God. Yeah, you're being considerate. You're genuinely worried about her. But I got no music notes, so that was clearly not the right answer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is it a dick pic? This is what my reaction would be. Oh. Wait. Oh, God. Oh, I hate reading this. What?
Wow.
It's worse seeing the emojis typed out. And somehow worse.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had your totally not real date.
Oh God. I kind of forgot that wasn't gonna be like the social rank I was worried about. Fuck! I want to date hate you! Why? Why is this so hard?
Shall we go?
Yeah,
Well, you know,
leave.
All right.
No,
then.
you know what? You've earned so many music notes by taking her to the jazz club that I think you could just speed run her social link.
If
on
I
the
can
day she's available.
find her, yeah.
All right, here, I'm gonna do you a solid right now. I am looking up what days she is available.
Oh, it's fine. What other non D&D stories do we got?
Okay, first off, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Okay.
So
I mean,
just-
but we know that's also partially not true because she kept just not being around. So I know that's like supposed to be it, but then it was also just like, oh, the game's being weird.
Yeah, well, you're charming enough now.
Yeah.
I have another just the youngest daughter story. Apparently, my 4-year-old likes AC/DC.
Okay.
So, their favorite movie right now is the Mario movie. That's why they were both of my daughters were Princess Peach this year, because they love that movie. And I don't know if you've seen the movie, but there's a scene where they play Thunderstruck during the movie. So, you know, they watch the movie at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. I was taking her to daycare, and I usually have like a classic rock station on. And they were playing an AC/DC song, and she goes, "It's the song from the Mario movie." Here's the thing. It wasn't the same AC/DC song from the Mario movie. They played Thunderstruck during the movie, and what was on the radio was TNT. So my 4-year-old picked out the distinct sound of AC/DC and recognized it enough to go, yeah, that's the same group.
That's
It's
impressive.
It's very impressive. So my father-in-law is one of those very blessed people who can play music just by hearing it. Like he can play.
Oh,
like, he can
perfect
hear a song
pitch.
in perfect pitch. He can play it on the piano. I am the complete opposite. I can sight read music. I could not do anything like without sheet music. I'm just like, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
So maybe she picked that up, but it's just so funny to just be a little 4-year-old like, that's the song from the Mario movie, and I'm like, that's even more impressive that it wasn't the same song. And like maybe AC/DC is very distinctive, but still, I mean, it blew me away.
I can't do anything tonight. Is it better to... Should I go to the fucking jazz club? Or should I... Study will bump my knowledge. I can clean for kindness.
I would do either work on your stats or do the jazz club, because the jazz club will make your party members a little stronger as well.
I'm gonna do kindness because I feel like this is the only kindness thing I can do at night, because I'm locked out of Sojiro without higher kindness right now.
Hey.
I'm gonna do that.
Well, while you're doing
I
that,
can't
so
because there's a person here. Never fucking mind.
Here,
Jazz club it is.
here, hold on, talk to the person first.
Oh, okay. Will that make him leave? Oh god. Is there a way to see the president? I should check what he said. I'm not interested. Okay, that's fine. Okay, continue with whatever you got. I feel like I've got one more, and then we can talk D&D things.
Sounds good. Yeah. So this is my segue. So they usually leave after you talk to them. So I guess jazz club.
Where remind me where the jazz club is? At Shinjuku.
Far left. Far left.
Kichijoji.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So the girls love the Mario movie, which is a movie made by Nintendo. And Nintendo recently announced that they're going to be making another Nintendo movie. And it's going to be Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, that was one of those things that, like, the announcement came out, my response was, what? Not because I was excited. I think if it was going to be an animated movie, I might be excited and have some hopes for it. The idea of Zelda as a live-action movie sounds atrocious to me. Because I don't think there's any way to do the visuals well enough for a live action thing. And this is one of the few things where like, oh, like who would you cast in any of these roles? And I have no answers for any of them.
Yeah. I just know that people threw such a big hissy fit when Patricia Somerset did the voice of Zelda, and that was just the voice.
Yeah.
Now imagine like shoving an actress. Imagine shoving Emma Stone in that role. And how the internet's going to react, because looking at the Mario movie, Nintendo has no problem putting big name actors who aren't voice actors to do this.
Yeah. Hey, Farron, shut the fuck up. Don't put that voodoo on this. If they announce that, I will fucking riot. Hey, before you get back to your conversation about it, should I just invite my girl, or should I actually bring someone else?
I mean, bring Makoto. I mean, why not get all those music notes so that when she is available, you are not wasting your time.
Perfect. All right, continue.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
I agree. Like, live action kind of worries me. Now, I don't know if it's what the actual translation was, because if it were something like Avatar style, where it's actual actors mocapping, maybe.
The string.
But I did. Jamf actually had a pretty good idea for Link, and it actually. It surprised me, because at first I was like, ew, and then I thought about it some more. I'm like, oh, maybe. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Timothy Chalamet.
I have to Google this person.
He's Wonka in the Willy Wonka, and he's the kid from Dune.
That was like the worst first impression you could have given me of him. Oh no.
Okay, how about he's in Dune.
I've never seen that. Okay. Interesting. Maybe. Why do I feel like I know this? Is he problematic? Why is this a name I feel like I've vaguely heard?
Because he was in Dune. Everyone was talking about Dune and Wonka and.
Okay. I'm not finding anything about him being problematic, so maybe that's fine. Maybe I'm just having Critical Role memories of hearing his name before, but not quite. Okay.
I thought he did a good job in Dune, where the character he plays is a very stoic, emotionless, almost robot, and I'm like, oh, that would make a perfect Link. He shows no emotion.
Yeah.
And we need that blank slate actor.
Yeah.
I feel a little
Maybe.
more mature.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing feels good for it. So I don't know. I will be interested to see what comes out of it. I will probably watch it more for the morbid curiosity than anything else.
The one hope I am clinging to. Now, I know Mario and The Legend of Zelda have very different feels to it, because Mario is like it's a silly movie, it's a silly character. Nintendo was heavily involved in making, producing, and everything with that movie, and it sounds like they're going to do the same thing with Zelda. I really enjoy the Mario movie. I enjoy watching it with my girls. My girls love it. I think it's funny. It hits a lot of nostalgia beats from my childhood, little jokes in there that if you grew up playing Mario, you would get and the kids won't. If Nintendo put that much time, effort, and money, frankly, into that, I am willing to give them a chance that they will figure this out for Zelda. Maybe they originally wanted to do live action, and then they're going to do a few tests, and they're like, oh, this is a terrible idea. Let's animate this.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting because Nintendo is notoriously very protective of their IP after they kind of dipped their toe into being relaxed with it decades ago, and it backfired terribly. They're very protective of it. And so the idea that they would put anything out that's anything less than spectacular is wild. I don't think they're going to let a bad movie come out, but I also don't know what their benchmark is for a movie versus a video game. So I don't know. I do not have any faith that it will be good. I feel like at best it will not be bad. I feel like that's I don't think they'll let it be bad, but I don't think there's a way it can be good. And I would love to be wrong, but like,
I think like I heard a friend of mine said that maybe they'll do it like Avatar style. And the more I thought about Avatar style with, like the mo-capping and like able to grab the actors' facial expressions, I think they could pull that might be the only tenable path to make it work.
I also don't think they would spend that kind of money on it, though. One of the things about Avatar was how expensive it was to make because of that. And I'm not saying Nintendo doesn't have that money, but I think they know better than to put that kind of money into it.
That's fair. It's wild that they're going to get Jack Black to play all the Gorons.
You know what? You know what? That is the one suggestion I could get behind.
Oh yeah!
I could get Jack Black as a Goron. Or as a variety of Gorons.
Everyone, let's rock and roll, Gorons!
Yeah, like that does feel very very apt. I would accept that.
Quiet down.
Yes, I was definitely listening.
Answer this question.
Oh no. I'm not a geography person.
So Farron, it's funny that you mentioned that because they cast her as Princess Peach in the Mario movie, and she did a great job voicing Peach.
It's just the problem is I don't know actors.
She was in the Queen's Gambit.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Maybe are just like all of the top images just the most unflattering ones they can pick of her. This picture looks exactly like she should be in the live action remake of fucking Nightmare Before Christmas. She should be whatever. I've actually never seen Nightmare Before Christmas. I've just seen pictures. How do I share this picture with everyone? That this is what my first visual of her was. Can I get this bright enough where it shows up on the screen? No, it's too bright. She's skin and bones. And she looks constantly confused about where she is. The way she's looking at the camera, like, what is this thing? What is this technology?
Because I think her eyes are a little far apart, if that makes sense, and that's why she looks confused, because she looks more like a deer than a
God.
I personally, and I'm extremely biased because Xenoblade Chronicles are one of my favorite game series of all time, that Jenna Coleman would make an excellent Princess Zelda.
I gotta look this person up. Maybe just based on visuals, I could maybe get behind that. I do not recognize you as a person that I have seen in anything. I don't watch movies or TV or anything.
She's the voice of Melia in Xenoblade. I don't know how much you've watched Jeff play it, but
none. He does. He only plays his Switch handheld. He never plays it on the TV.
He doesn't want you to see. Got it.
That might be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I have 5 text messages. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I want to do Gwen, but I want to do. Okay. We're gonna do Maruki because I know I need to get that social link up, and I want to potentially have time for stories.
before you commit to anything, I think it would be a good idea to just look at your confidant list and save, just to see what level, because I know Maruki,
Let's do it.
They deliberately space it out. Like, you can't exceed it beyond a certain point. So, like, it might be okay.
Where the fuck is he? He's down here.
Rank, you may want to go hang out with
Yeah,
him.
that's I was like, I know I am not in a place that I am comfortable with knowing what you told me I need to be at.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I don't have any high hopes for the Zelda thing. I also don't remember when they were talking about if there's any kind of timeline for it, so I might have several years before I have to worry about being disappointed by it.
I mean, I went in with low expectations for the Mario movie, and we love it in the Just a Middle family household. Now, granted, like, the tone is going to be different. I can't imagine Zelda's going to be like a slapstick comedy that Mario Brothers were.
Yeah, I will be very curious also, like, what the plot ends up being for a movie. Like, but then again, I also haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe there's an obvious choice. I don't know.
You know, the one thing that I think they will do is that what they did with the Mario movie, and I'm sorry if I'm spoiling a Mario movie for anyone. They
Let's head out now.
100% made Peach girl boss who is not damsel in distress and like holds her own throughout the whole movie.
Good.
Which to me signals that Zelda they'll do the exact same thing for Zelda. A very like not damsel in distress, but very like active part of whatever the story they're going to do is, which is encouraging based on what I've seen from the Mario movie. You know what? Metric brings up a really good point. Like, I know you're being funny, but honestly, if you have a Legend of Zelda movie, maybe that might be the best thing to do is not focus on Link in the movie, because Link is a blank slate. He is supposed to be your self-insert into the world of Zelda, and the movie is called The Legend of Zelda. You know, people who've never played a Zelda game are not going to understand why Zelda is not the main character
Also,
if you focus
very
on
true.
Link.
Yeah.
It'd be great at the beginning of the movie if like someone someone who runs the theater comes in and asks everyone what name the character should be.
Oh god. They have it set up like one of those like the bar like quiz game things, so you can get the little console to like it's like cool. Everybody in the theater gets a little box, and like you type in a name, and then like the top, if there's any like recurrences, like the top 5 show up, or there's like 5 suggestions already. Everybody votes, and then that's what he's called throughout the movie.
Yeah. It is funny to name Link Ganon because it gets the text really weird in the game. Ganon, watch out, it's Ganon! What?
Anyways, D&D stuff.
D&D stuff. Okay, so many D&D things. We're gonna play Breach on a Friday, and God help us all that it just like this so happened to line up with Gwen's boyfriend that we're gonna play on a Friday.
I have concerns.
me too.
It's the next several nights are gonna be wild, because here's what happens: is tomorrow we have the game. You and I have the game that I run, and then Friday we have Breach, and then Monday I have the other game that I run.
That's a lot of D&D.
That's so much D&D in a very short period of time. And Saturday is Ren Fair Day, which is like kind of D&D without being D&D.
You're LARPing. Let's just call it what it is. You're LARPing.
I'm pre-tired.
Oh no.
It's bad. It's gonna all be rough, but it's gonna be fine. Yeah. So yeah, Breach is gonna be on Friday, so we get to pick up with all of us having made our escape from the Earth plane, and I've got my 2 dads and my boyfriend, while I'm slowly bleeding out onto the floor of the Theramgard keep. So it's
You're stabilized.
I
You're
am
fine.
stabilized, but I would argue I'm probably still very actively bleeding. I'm not losing HP, but like you don't take a sword through your chest and just come out of that fine 10 minutes later. Not even 10 minutes. It's like 30 seconds after that at best.
Yeah, I'm sure. No, I'm sure the single healing potion that Stromith gave you reconstituted all of your internal organs.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. So I'm very excited for that. Very nervous for that. I don't know what to expect. Partially because I don't know what to expect from the fact that my two dads and my not boyfriend are there. Like there's a lot of potential there, but then also like we all just left the Earth plane, leaving the thing we needed behind.
Maybe the dragon will plane shift one of his little kobold minions to us. Like here's the thing you asked for. Good luck.
God, like maybe, but also there's a lot to unpack there as a possibility. So it's like I don't know what to do about any of that. James, I'm gonna admit something to you.
Do you want everyone to earmuff so the chat doesn't hear?
No. I was like, if you can hear, chat can hear.
I'm being facetious, but please go on.
You know how part of the reason Gwen insisted we split was so that way then like the two people who have the ability to send weren't on the same side of things, and so we could communicate back and forth. The only reason I have any spell slots over 3rd left right now is because we leveled up.
That's your sending spell now?
I can't. I'm not going to spend a 7th level slot on sending to you. I can't do that. So I can't actually talk to you right now. To be fair, when we made the plan, I had slots. Just things have happened. Things happened and they happened poorly, so.
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. We're in the other team, the B party.
You're in like the worst place you could be.
We are in the worst place we could possibly be because they will immediately figure out where we went to.
Yeah.
And we need to amscray quick.
Yeah.
We have no idea. We have no idea where you are. We have no reason to believe you are in. Yeah.
The good news is, like, I at least have reason to believe I know where you are because I know what the plan was, and I'm hoping that I am with 3 other wizards. Someone, and you've met all of them. They've all met you. One of them has to be able to have a sending spell still left. One of them has to.
Stromith, when we met Stromith, he didn't know shield.
He didn't know shield, but he knew blink, so I knew he had 3rd level spells. Oh! You know what? Okay. I did have to just look. I was like, am I really out of slots other than the 7th I just got? I do have 1 5th left. I might consider burning a 5th for sending if I need to. I'm gonna strongly request maybe the other wizards who didn't really have to use any of their magic in the 6 seconds they were there saving my ass. If one of them has sending, I'm gonna hopefully have one of them do it.
Yeah. I am worried. So you have your 2 dads and boyfriend on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We are in a tower with Maria, Lucia, Rika, Artemisia, and Rachel, who's dressed as Princess Leia from Return of the Jedi.
But she's tiny and like a familiar, and like that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. And then it's Nico and Vasile on a Friday, and it's just like, oh, what's gonna happen? I don't know. What's the energy? I don't know what the energy is gonna be, Jen.
What I'm desperately hoping is that we all end up together, and then end up like the only place I can imagine is remotely safe. Would be like if either Hammond or Arturo has a magnificent mansion. Yeah. We gotta be non-detectable on any plane we're on. I think that's the only way we are actually safe. So I'm hoping what we end up with is we all end up together, we end up somewhere that's relatively safe, and then one of them can pop that spell off, and we have a truly safe place to be, which is quiet and private, and then Friday shenanigans can happen.
You know what we could do? We could go to the monastery we left What's-Her-Face's sister at.
Oh my god.
Back in game 10.
The other thought I had was, like... I told you what my suspicion was about who Samara and Suto's father was.
Yes.
I have teleportation circle and I know how to get there. And we know he's got to be relatively safe because he's been hidden for so long. So I'm like, I'm afraid Arturo's going to be like, hey, I know where we should go. And he's going to look at me and be like, you're not going to like it. And I'll be like, you're about to confirm something I already thought. And I'm going to be very angry about it. We're going to go there and have a weird conversation and then have whatever happens.
The orgy will happen.
There will not be an orgy. Gwen is a classy lady. But it's going to be a wild time.
I didn't say she was invited.
Oh! Look, yeah, you guys do whatever you want in your party. I'm in NPC party, and you guys have a ball.
Interesting choice of words.
Yeah. But speaking of Gwen, though, I did almost accidentally... I got what I call Gwen's revenge a little bit. So the other game that I run, Aaron is a player in. And
yes, you do.
And we have big old combat that I've been waiting for fucking ever. They had to fight an Ember Rock.
That's awesome.
Which is like, yeah. It was one thing when it was a full party of 5 people, and now it's 3 people because 2 other players had to piece. So I did give them an NPC friend to hopefully make it not quite as bad. But yeah, they were gonna have to fight an Ember Rock. And they are mostly melee fighters. And this is an airborne thing that moves very quickly. And the fight started, and I was like, this is gonna be too easy for them. This is actually like they're being smart about where they place themselves in like this canyon region. And how they're holding attacks and where they're hiding from. It's like they're in a place where it can't physically get to them, blah, blah, blah. I was like, they're being smart about it. And then they got a little less smart, and it turned very quickly. I need to read what the fuck am I answering for this guy. So give up. Yeah, do that. Okay, so it's a hard question. So it turned a little bit. I was like, okay, this feels like a fair fight now. So Aaron plays a fighter, a Psy fighter.
Not to be confused with a TIE fighter from Star Wars.
And like did a thing where I was like, cool, it's like I'm gonna wait till it gets close and I'm gonna fucking hit it. And so, like, it moved in to attack her. She got her attacks off, but then, like, this bird goes, and it's like, cool, you're the only one it can reach, so it's going to use both its beak attack and its talon attack. You're getting 2 attacks from it. And I fucking crit on the beak attack. They're all level 10 right now. I think Aaron's character, Moira, had a max HP of, like, 80, 90, something like that. I could look. So I crit, and you know what the crit rules are.
I do.
So the problem with an Ember Rock is it doesn't just do, like, the piercing damage from the bite. It also has fire damage because it's just on fire. So Moira took 60 points of damage from the beak attack with the other hit still to come.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh no. So she went from like 80 to 20 pretty immediately. And I was like, I feel bad because I know what it feels like to be on the receiving end of that, to be fine and then be very not fine and know another attack is still coming. And it was one of those things that like I rolled it and I was like, this feels this feels targeted. And I was like, as soon as I rolled it and the 20 happened, like my hands went up and I was like, that is a crit. And Aaron's like, okay. I was like, I feel like I need to take a picture for proof, so it's not like I'm just trying to get back at you for anything. I promise, it is actually a crit. She's like, I believe you. Yeah, so she got down to, like, 12. Very, very quickly. And they have no magic users. They have potions, but they don't have anybody who can heal or whatever. So it got real sketchy.
Yeah, that's why you need the Bravo team in your campaign, because we are all somehow magically inclined or have magic-like abilities.
Yeah. So which is going to make it very interesting when you all do meet. But yeah, she ended up fine. She survived. Everything was great. But I was like, this does feel like some Gwen vengeance happening. Especially because it was a fire-based thing.
Yeah. Well, the thing with the with the multiple sources of damage, I am waiting for the day that Vasile gets a crit, because Vasile currently has 4 sources of damage per attack. And it would be wild if all of them get doubled, or get max and then the addition, because some of them are static numbers. There's no roll. They already are at max. So I would imagine if they're already at max and then you get a crit, you just add that on top of it.
You getting crit will be fucking rough. Oh god, yeah. It's gonna be good shit, but damn.
Well, I'm waiting for it. You know who's going to be a crit statistically? Who's going to be a crit machine is Emil with elven accuracy.
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm convinced that it's not the correct way to interpret it, but I keep forgetting to go look at it. So it just is that for now.
I mean, as written, it's anytime you make an attack with advantage, you get to re-roll one of those d20, and so technically you get to roll 3d20 on an advantage attack.
I've put this in my Google search so that way I can remember to look into it later. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, so we just leveled up in Jen's campaign for the Bravo team, and I'm very excited because Emil, who is a warlock, gets another invocation, and this one, I'll just be honest, this is going to be a very annoying invocation. It's not powerful, it's just annoying.
Never mind. I was going to say something. I was like, that feels mean. Never mind. Now I gotta look at your character. I want to know what you fucking picked. I did kind of forget I gave you guys a level. Not like I think that's a problem, but I feel like I should. Hey, do you want to do it right now since you can type? Do you want to remind the other two that a level up happens, since I know there's choices to be made for everyone?
Yeah. I mean, they also have something else to send you if they haven't already.
I do finally have all of. I don't want to spoil anything. I got what I'm going to describe this as a good spread. Oh, they're both here. Hey, you guys, do your fucking level ups. You have less than 24 hours. Go do it. Yeah, I got an interesting spread of responses, and it ended up being exactly what, in some cases, in some respects, ended up being exactly what I hoped for. So.
Right. I already told you, I overthought mine, so mine was, I probably went down the rabbit hole.
Nobody overthought. Nobody overthought. Yours was fucking perfect.
That took up a lot of brain capacity for way too long.
No, you think that took up a lot of brain capacity? Sassy, I'm absolutely outing you right now. You were the first person to send me your thing. The other two had not sent me anything as of yesterday. So I poked both of them and was just like, reminder, you have about 48 hours to get me your answer to this. And the response I got from Sassy was, I want you to know that I was having a crisis about it in the shower on Sunday, and my husband was very worried about me. I was hoping I'd have the, quote, shower clarity moment, and I did not. But I like that she had a crisis about it. Do you want to explain for the people?
Yeah. So we are in the three of us are in ruins that are a series of tests, tests or traps. It depends on your point of view if it's a trap or a test. And the room that we left off on and we ended the game on was a voice speaking directly into our head saying something to the effect of, "What secrets do you keep in the dark?" And Jen asked us what was our first immediate thought and what is the thing we say out loud.
Yep. So yeah, as like in game, there's a response, but I was like, as the DM, I need to know what was your gut reaction and then what was your actual response, and are those the same thing or are those different? And because that was where we ended, I was like, I also recognize that, like, for me at this point, I've played D&D enough that that's something where it's like, I feel like I get into my characters enough that's something I could answer on the fly. I was like, I know this is kind of a new way of thinking about something for both Sassy and for Ashley, and I was like, cool, this is actually a perfect place to end, because now you get some time to, like, think about that for your character and, like, decide some things for them. So that actually, I feel like, worked out really, really well. And I was like, send me your stuff ahead of time so that way I have that answer. Because your answers to that may impact how we get started. Spoilers, it's going to. And so I was like, I want that ahead of time. And yeah, you were the first one to send it. And I loved also the way you presented it to me. I will say that as well.
I wanted to walk through how I arrived at that, because I feel like that's also important as one DM to another. I like to not only know the answer, I need to see your work. I want to see your work.
Yeah. But do you want to talk about what happened before you got to the voice asking you about what?
No, I really don't, Jen.
We don't want to talk about how I almost accidentally TPK'd everyone, and I was very wrong about which room was going to cause the problem and which room was going to be the solvable one?
Yeah. Sure. So we were trapped in a room where it was the I almost used the wrong word order. It was a room full of bones.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about the order you use them in.
All right.
Yeah. It was a room full of bones, and about 5 skeletons animated. And every time we killed them, they would reconstitute at their respective bone pile, except for one. And between the three of us, we were trying to figure out what we specifically did to that one skeleton that kept it down permanently, but the other 4 kept returning. Now, these skeletons would also get more powerful each round, and there was some sort of tracking going on with how many times they hit a particular character. So we tried different combinations of, okay, maybe a character untouched by the skeleton needs to be the one to bring it down, or they need to be so far away from their home bone pile. And we tried for 5 rounds to figure it out, and we were burning through health potions real quickly.
It got real sketchy.
Yeah. Let me tell you, the disengage action got used a lot to outrun skeletons. You know you're bad in a bad situation when the best course of action is disengage or dodge and not fighting. But it turns out that the skeleton that went down, it wasn't because of anything that we did or didn't do. It's just because that was the one that had the key wrapped around its neck and unlocked the door to let us escape.
It was interesting because, like, to a certain, you guys figured out, like, what I thought was the important bit, and not necessarily even figured it out. Like, so I want to go back to a thing you just said where you said there was obviously some tracking about who had been damaged by a skeleton. What that says to me is I did not communicate something clearly. 'Cause no. What the tracking when I was like, did you get hit? That was me trying to, like, find excuses to be like, hey, you were hit, and now you were hit harder. You know they're getting stronger. That was that. That was all that was. I was just looking for an excuse to be like, you know they're getting stronger, and this is going to be a problem very quickly.
Yeah, well, I interpreted that as, oh, these skeletons are marking like some sort of like in my notes I wrote down, oh, vampiric touch, because the skeletons are getting stronger, and it seems the ones that are making contact are getting stronger. So there's some sort of vampiric touch going on here.
Gotcha. No.
That's what I wrote in my notes.
Yeah, no, that's just it was just every time I got to the top of the round, their AC and their to hit and their damage got a 1 point boost. Which is why, like, when you got to round 5, I was like, these things now have an AC of 17. They have a +9 to hit. Oh no. Yeah, I was trying to find excuses. Like, I think part of the problem was, like, the way I had it set up was the idea of, like, cool, after, like, at some point they're gonna notice, like, 3 of the skeletons are always moving towards them, and 1 is always moving away. The problem is by the time anybody got close to the one who was going to move away, it moved away once, and then Ashley nuked it. And I was like, cool, they don't have that piece of information anymore. We're going to start rolling intelligence checks.
And intelligence isn't our dump stat, it is our second dump stat.
It felt like a dump stat. It was rough.
Have you seen our strength scores?
And then, yeah, but it was also funny because, like, there were some abysmal intelligence checks, but also, like, there were some good ones that I'm like, hey, okay, like, walk me through, like, what you're thinking, and it's like, okay, it's like, you've thought about this, but you know it can't be that because of this, and you know it can't be that because of this. It's like, there has to be something special about that skeleton, and you guys would go, okay, and then still not go near it, and I was like, I don't know how else to be like, go look at the goddamn skeleton. It was fine though. Everything lived. We're good.
You know, we were gonna brute force our way through it, but it was kind that we got the level up because I'm having a lot of fun leveling Emil. So the approach I'm taking with Emil is not. I am not going for like efficiency or like min maxing. Emil has Emil. Yeah. Save your game. Emil.
I should write something.
Emil is very much the way like I have Emil set up is to be very inclined, very in.
You've he's finally here.
Go hang out with him. He's at the darts and billiards.
Yeah. Fucking Robbie Damon, who's giving me the Nagito vibes, and then we had the fucking thing in front of the office. Hi. Anyways, everything's fun. Yeah, you're just gonna pretend like you didn't see us go into the metaverse. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Everything's great.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so Emil is very interested in astrology, the moon, and that's where his warlock patron allegedly is. And so everything that I'm picking from like the spells to like the flavoring, I'm trying to give it like an astral vibe to it. So I'm deliberately picking invocations and spells that I think would align with a lunar or astral based flair to it. Which is why the invocation I took is not like increase the damage of this or anything like that. It is things that I think align with what an astral source of power would grant. So it's been a fun challenge to build, and I'm having a lot of fun with like adding flavor to the spells and the abilities because of that.
Looking at my cheat sheet of gifts. Oh, this first one, perfect. Give me those music notes. Okay, that's fine.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Pathos, I coat my blades in ground up moon rocks for poison.
Perfect. Who are you? What are you? No, we're not going today.
She should be available on Thursday.
But it's a day off.
I still see a blue box over there.
Yes!
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
It's gonna be great. Do you want to talk about the other room you guys had to go into after the skeleton room?
Oh yeah,
I tried to take a screenshot of everyone's faces and I failed, and I'm very upset because it was great.
Yeah. Well, maybe Ashley recorded the audio of us groaning, but the next room after the room full of bones, again having to be very specific about that room, was the keep talking and don't explode room.
Yeah, I was keep talking, nobody explodes in dungeon puzzle form.
Yeah, in dungeon puzzle form, Ashley was the person with the key, and Sassy and I had to describe what we were seeing to Ashley, and Ashley had to tell us the correct thing. But I thought we did very well. We did. I thought Ashley did a very good job figuring it out pretty quickly, and with only one suggestion when we moved into double digits that I slapped Sassy's hand like, no, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
There was only one oopsie. That was the one I was worried about. I was mostly worried about. I'm gonna actually find the images. It was keep talking, nobody burns more than nobody explodes. Sassies, don't be so dramatic. I want to find the images I sent to everybody. And I'm going to drop them in the D&D channel so that way people can see what I gave them. But yeah, Ashley ended up alone and was given the guide for the puzzle. And then Sassy and James were in the room with the actual puzzle and the ones being threatened with jets of fire. For not figuring it out. So the first image I'm dropping in here is the puzzle. So I'm wondering, I was worried about this one to the point where after I finished building it, I gave it to Jeff and I was like, you have a lot more context for this than they do. So with that context, could you figure this out? And I needed him to check it. I was worried about the way I had it set up. Is there was like red, blue, and green, and so one of the gems I gave you was purple with the intent of like press the red and blue buttons at the same time. And I was like, are they gonna figure that out?
Except on my screen, it was pink.
Yeah, when you're like, oh, there's a pink one, I was like, no, okay, hold on. So yeah, I was very proud of you guys for that one. The skeleton room, I got worried. And I thought for sure, I was like, the skeleton room will like be no problem. And then we got up to round 5 and I was like, it is slightly a problem now. Shit.
You know what? That's one of those levels that if we were playing a video game, we would have gotten an achievement for lasting more than 5 rounds.
Yeah, for sure.
We did the challenge run.
Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna go hang out in the student council room. So romantic. Oh, we're gonna take the back entrance.
Ooh, you know Makoto.
Okay, this guy is weird. Yeah, does she know about it? That's a very good question. Okay. God, I hate reading this.
It's like you're taking minor psychic
I
damage.
really
like me.
am. I mean, he does feel suspicious.
Yes.
Like, I don't think it's that extreme, but it does feel not good. Here's the thing, Sassy, is there were several rounds during which you could have step of the way. Like, literally, you had so many options, you just kept not doing it. It wasn't until the very end where you're like, oh, I do need to go over there, that you're like, fuck, what do I do now? I have 9 HP. Yeah, Sassy had to drink 2 health potions.
And that's why we take the disengage action at round 4 and round 5.
God, yeah, it was getting real fucking brutal. I was so happy when you at least ended a turn near the thing. I was like, I can throw a solution into this. But it's okay. Everybody lived. You short rested. You're good.
We learned our lesson.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Always loot the bodies before combat's over.
Yes, definitely that.
I also drank 2 potions, but Emil has a brother who's.
Did you also drink 2? I was like, so there were. So you had 2. I know Krilla had 2. Did Finch have any?
No, she was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, she was fine with her shield
Okay.
with an eyeball on it.
I was like, man, was it? I was like, I thought there were 4 potions, and I was like, I thought everybody had one, and Krilla had 2, and it's like, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, at least Emil canonically has a brother who's an alchemist who makes him healing potions as part of their arrangement.
It seems.
Okay, why are we having this conversation? This is not attractive.
This-
I don't.
yeah.
You're ruining the vibes here.
Yeah, Makoto, when you said you wanted to, sneak into the student council room through the back door, you know what? No, it's fine. I'm worried about your friend too. Yeah, I am concerned for her.
Oh. The music stopped, and now we're talking about her dead father. Okay. All right.
Oh, these are all just like wonderful, wonderful foreplay topics.
Oh my god. Let's start that. Yeah, let's just ask very probing questions about this traumatic event.
Well, she brought it up unprovoked.
Yeah, like she brought it up, but it still feels rude to ask questions. Ugh. We're gonna talk about your sister in either case. Yeah, I'm gonna ask about you. How'd you do? Yeah, music notes!
I like that you're recounting this to Sai.
I know! It's real bad.
Oh, if you're so interested in my sister, why don't you come over some night? Mr. Rank 9 with me. I mean, that would be terrible because you can date multiple people in this game.
That sentence, death is as bad. Was it? Death is no different than surrender. I fucking hate that with the Gwen filter. Oh, fuck.
Man, it's like looking into a D&D mirror.
It's very uncomfortable and I don't like it.
When Gwen casts mirror image, does Makoto just pop up?
So I haven't cast mirror image yet. I had a thought the other day about what I do want that to look like. And now I'm very excited for an opportunity to do it. I'm glad I didn't have this thought before the fight that almost killed me in front of the general, because that could have had some consequences. But it's fine. It's fine. But I have ideas and thoughts that I'm going to sit on them for a little while. And it's going to be great. It's going to be totally fine. Everything's going to be wonderful. And nothing bad's going to happen.
Okay, perfect. Just like the thing you wrote on your post-it note about Emil.
Yeah, exactly. There will be no consequences for that either.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Music
3
notes.
music notes. So many music notes.
Yeah, you probably can get the rank 10. You just need to pick.
I just gotta find her.
Yeah. Saturdays and Sundays too, so you got plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
So this should be getting you to rank 7.
Yeah, there should be 7. And I think Danger Zone is 8.
9.
Oh, it's 9? Oh, I thought it was at 8. I had to make my choices.
No, it's 9.
That's stupid. All right.
Yeah.
Was it 8 and 4? Why do I have rank 8 in my head?
I don't know.
Anyways.
But anyway, so if this gets you to rank 7, if we push through and make it to Saturday and Sunday when she should be available, we could theoretically end on rank 9.
It's already 10 o'clock. We're getting to the next save point and calling it a night.
Okay. Oh man, I might have to join early next time to make sure I'm there for it.
Yeah, there we go. Talking about your sister. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Bring it back.
Yeah. You want to talk about me? You know, I have a troubled past. I'm a criminal.
Thank you very much.
Aww.
Yay.
There it is. Allows you to... Oh! That will be very handy.
Yeah, so normally, I know we usually try to, like, immediately blitz through the palace, but I'm kind of glad that you're spending the time to get these abilities.
Yeah.
To make,
I would have been so mad if I went through the palace and then got all this shit.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful. Oh, it's this fucker again, isn't it? Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, boy. Oh, music change. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, okay. All right.
You know the right answer, Jen.
Okay, it's from her. I mean, this feels very forward. Not that. That feels mean. That feels like it's gonna do damage. Kind of. God, do I want to put her in the position of having to make a comment? Is this? Oh God. Oh.
Aaron, if you're listening
No!
to this, I want Stromith to say, "I'm game if you are" on Friday.
Please don't.
Aaron, mods, let's clip it. Let's clip it and send it to Aaron because Jen wrote something on her post-it note. I could do that. I could do that too. I could write things on my post-it note too, Jen.
This is very rude. No. Oh my god. Oh, I will melt out of my chair off screen if that happens. My face will be so red. I will have no idea what to do with that. Okay. Okay, I have to remember I'm not Gwen right now.
Gwen.
I am.
You're just to Gwen right now.
What was that?
You're just talking to Gwen right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You're Stromith, right? You're Stromith.
No! Stop! Oh my god. Okay. I'm trying to think about this mechanically for what the game might do with this too. This feels too insane. Given the conversations we have had and that we did have the nice time on the beach though.
And she gave you a something.
Yeah. Look, I knew that you said something because you forgot the word for keychain. But that did sound like something else.
Is that what the kids call it these days?
Oh my god.
They take their keychains under the bridge away from prying eyes.
When was the last time I saved? Probably a while ago.
It wasn't too long ago. Because we've been stuck on that scene talking about D&D.
That's true. Oh my
Thank you,
god,
Faithos.
I'm doing it. Oh, she giggled! Oh my god.
She didn't say no.
She also wants me to keep pretending to be her boyfriend for a bit longer, so.
I didn't hear a no.
Oh my god. I'll also let you know if anything urgent comes up. Anyways, it's not Friday yet. Bad.
No, bad.
Bad me.
Someone's eager for Friday.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, of course. Oh no.
Oh, yes. Aaron, if you're watching, I want you to
I'm so stressed! Partially because of this game, but also because of the implications. Don't any of you fuckers betray me. Don't do it! Don't, Aaron, stop looking at the screen. Where's my hand? It's right here. There's nothing here. Just go. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna double down. I got it at this point.
Gee, it says stop teasing me, but the two music notes
say don't stop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's pre-Friday energy. Wednesday, the infamous pre-Friday.
Yeah. How convincing can you be?
Well, let's find out. Oh my god. I go inside and Sojiro's like, so I overheard your conversation.
Why are you sweating profusely?
Oh, God. All right.
I'll just add this.
I'll just add that conversation to to my log. Oh my God. All right. Well, that was that.
That was that.
That was that. Oh.
That was everything I hoped it would be.
It was so much. Okay. Anyways, James, thanks for being here.
I can't wait to the future links, the social links. Like, if they're just progressively building up to something.
Here's the problem, is my original plan for next week was like, it's the day before Thanksgiving, I know you're traveling, and I was like, cool, we can't really do Persona. I was like, I'll play Zooter because a new version of the randomizer got released, and I want to, like, see what that's about. I do kind of just want to get, I want to get to Social 10. I want to just kind of do this.
You know, as much as I would love to be here for that, it's kind of it's nice. It's nice being at rank 10 with your special NPC.
I don't know. So guys, there will be a stream next Wednesday because I'm not doing anything for Thanksgiving. There will be a stream. I had been planning on it being Zooter. It might be this. I don't know. But there will be a stream.
Did you ever think in
your
life
No, I didn't.
that a Persona game, for not the Persona part of the game, would draw you in?
It's the thing. I feel like my only justification, the only defense I have here is I am not excited to play Persona. I don't give a shit about the mechanics and the rest of the fucking plot that's happening. It's this social link, and as soon as I want to get this, and I think it's mostly because we have established this as such a crazy analog for my D&D character. I need to complete that story. I gotta do it.
I think it just shows that there are some very good writers out there and people who have very good thoughts and story arcs for their character. And it shows that it is a timeless story, and it is, takes shape in multiple different ways, just like how if you look through mythology of other cultures that never interacted, that they have similar mythologies or archetypes.
Yeah.
And Gwen is an archetype. Just throughout history, Gwen has always existed in human history.
I don't know how I feel about this series of sentences either. Anyways, James, thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Stream is over. Everybody go drink some water, get some sleep, think about eating a great vegetable. We'll be back on Wednesday. Be safe over the weekend. If you're traveling for the holiday, be safe with that. Wear a fucking mask if you're in airports and whatever.
And don't drink under a bridge. You're not a teenager anymore.
Yes, don't drink under a bridge. Do you think they were just drinking, or never mind?
Oh, why? They're kids.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I was thinking of like other substances. Anyways.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the pre-Friday energy now. Anyways, I'm gonna go before any of this gets worse. Bye, everybody.